OBS switched all my audio stuff. Give me a second. No one talk. No one talk for 10 seconds till I talk.
Popcorn?
Butter.
Nachos?
Cheese.
Root beer with red licorice straw?
Right here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ready to Start, the podcast, not from a hotel room this time. Am I right? Am I right, Steve? Am I right? It's every day, bro.
I know.
It's every day, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm Ryan Rivety. I'm the host of this dang animation video game cartoon news podcast. Who else is here?
It's me, Rosa, and I met up with an old friend on the way to the studio. But he'll talk after we introduce ourselves.
All right, who else is here?
Okay.
Do I still sound like I'm in a...
me. I'm Steve.
Wait, hold on. It sounds like I'm in a submarine right now.
Can I introduce myself before you like screw around?
I just want to make sure my mic audio's fine.
Hold on. I'm the third regular. Steve. That's me on the left there.
Now I introduce myself?
Yeah, you can go.
No, Ryan fixes her voice.
Ryan doesn't sound like she's on a submarine.
I mean,
She sounds a little... You don't know how she's supposed to sound because you never watched this show.
I watched the last episode and it was great. I love Tommy and his friends.
I'm good now.
Wait, that was the last one, right?
All right, I'm good now. Nobody's heard of anything. Do your intro. Who are you? What did you make?
I'm Lilith. I'm Lilith Chambers. I make video games, kind of. I also moderate Feud Friday. Everyone here loves Feud Friday. I see John Racist in the chat. He's usually in Feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Tell us about the game you made.
Okay, I didn't know I was plugging. Didn't know I was plugging already. I made a really fucked up game last year with my partner.
You're like
friend.
famous. We have to let people know who you are.
Yeah. I should probably give any context for my existence. Yeah. I made a really fucked up cool visual novel with my girlfriend Gwen last year, called Absolutely Perfect Specimen. Look it up. There's a ton of content warnings if you need that. It's about being transgender and stuff like that. And if you like Toxic Yuri, you guys have a Yuri show? If anyone here likes a little fucked up, yeah, check it out. It makes people cry consistently. So
it's not woke, is it?
It's anti-woke. I don't. No, I can't say that. No, it's a little. I don't know. It's about the human experience. Is that woke?
No.
Yeah.
It's anti-woke. No.
If you're experiencing stuff, that means you're awake, and if you're breathing, that means you're a thought.
Okay. No,
yeah.
it doesn't.
Hi. Yeah, that's me. Everyone check out my scary game.
Well,
I'm making more games. I'm making too many things. It's really hard. I work at a Starbucks and it is bad.
We got an anti-woke.
So I gotta put away the Scooby soundboard. I'm abusing this right now. Yeah.
We have an anti-woke.
I'm sorry.
Gamer.
Put your toys away.
Okay.
Toy maxing over here.
Toy maxing.
Fucking play date.
Rosa versus Seep playing final battle.
I know. I got well, I don't want to. Let's just continue.
More plushy videos are coming. More cute. Anyone remember cute Mario Bros? Anybody?
Can we start by talking about that?
You want to talk about
talking about
the
no, Ryan.
Hold on.
Crackers.
Now wait a minute. I also wanted to introduce a friend of mine who came with me. Introduce yourself. What's your name? Tell them your name. Oh, hi. I'm Felix the cat. I'm Felix the cat.
We can't. No. We can't. This is
No.
Magic bag. What's in the magic bag?
Wait. It's not condoms. I hate protection.
What are you
What?
doing? Stop it! Stop! We just
No,
started.
see, okay,
We
Felix,
just
get out of
started.
here. No,
No, no, no, no,
Felix,
no, no,
get out
no,
of here.
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, no,
Felix, get out. I'm
That's not-
kicking Felix out.
We're not doing that. Why did you feel compelled to? What was your plan there? What was going on right there? Were you feeling upstaged or something? What was that? We just started. We just sat down.
Listen. I'm sorry. I didn't know Felix again was like that. You know, I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know he was that Christian.
You gotta like screen these with us
Yeah.
before we do this. We can't just let anyone on here. We can't let any like psycho on here.
Oh, listen. Okay, you got a point. I just thought that, like, you know, he was like an old friend, and I thought he was still chill. You know.
Oh, he was still chill. But-
Yeah, you know, you seen Felix a cat. You know, you seen the show. It's like
Can we
I'm
like
scared.
start? What is this? What are we doing here?
Well,
What
you-
is this?
you wanted to ask-
I got like I got to be out of here in like 2 hours.
Okay, real
Can we-
quick.
can we-
You wanted to ask me about the video I posted today.
You posted a video today.
Yes.
That when I first saw that you posted it, it like it kind of I didn't watch it because I was like, I can't believe I was mad that you did.
Where's
It-
your
Ryan-
wonder? Where's your
So
joy for life?
Ryan posted another like she plays literally playing with her toys like, on the couch in the video where she was acting
Play-
out some scenario.
Playing
and I
with
just, like-
toys, it's different if you record it, okay? It's marketing.
yeah.
It's like,
I'm
you know,
just
it's
saying this
content
is like
creation.
she put it on her like official like podcast like social media account. I'm just like, what is it? What are we doing here?
Okay.
On the
hi,
day that we're
Kevin.
going live.
Why is it?
Hi, Kevin. Thank for the tacos.
Why is
It's
it?
great.
Why is it? Super Mario Logan posts a video of him playing with his toys. It's woke and inspirational. But when I do it, it's get a job, bum.
Is that really like?
I-
It's like, how much time does this person have? What kind of life is she leading?
It had extra footage too,
It
right?
took me an hour to make, like all together, like an hour.
Oh,
An
like
hour you could have been like grinding. You
Little
know?
Miss Spare Time over here has a whole hour.
I had a day off from what?
playing
Jesus
toys.
Christ!
You gotta spend your day off playing with toys. on the
Listen. This is what happens when our good friend Kelsey sends us like graham crackers for our birthday. So you could blame them if you want.
Being bullied for
Can you
having
do that,
fun.
Seep? Can you blame Kelsey? Can you do that? Can you?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Hey, see, how's like the next Mushroom video going?
You know how it's going.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the news. Where do we even start? This is a packed week. I got one. Guys, the rise has begun.
The Rise.
Multiversus is so back.
Holy crap! Is it Multiversus Monday again?
It's Multiversus Monday.
Am I hearing that it's Multiversus Monday?
You know it. Multiversus is back. It's doing marketing supreme. It's got What's Up Vote Doc on Reddit. They got the hockey game, and they released an official rap.
An
Just
official
recently.
Multiversus rap just released.
Guys, I think this game's gonna be big. I think we're about to
This game is about to go viral.
I can't wait to knock Steven's individual teeth out of his mouth and make his eyes swollen and shit. Like, what happened there?
What?
Did you not see them post Steven?
Oh, the
shit
hockey.
beaten out of him?
Yeah.
That was like the scariest marketing I've ever seen. Frankly,
That's Steven in the
it's like
season
really
finale of
like
Invincible.
it's upsetting. He's like 10 years old.
He's 14.
Right.
Okay.
somebody's gonna need to do like I'm leaving the bit. Someone's gonna need to do like an hour-long essay on this game's marketing. It is just
An autopsy.
it's just so confusing. I just don't get any choice they made at any step of the way of marketing this game. They're doing this hockey tie-in with the horrible Steven universe, like black eye missing teeth render.
Okay, see, I'm not crazy.
No,
I'm
yeah, no, I
saying-
know. I just had a lapse in memory for a second where I forgot.
You blocked
that
it out. I don't blame you for
It was
blocking
so
it out. It's
traumatic.
really upsetting.
That one went in my personal like vault that it's gonna be there for like 20 years now.
I want to talk about they waited like a month to post any gameplay footage after their like 40-second like video they made. And then when they finally posted gameplay. Everyone's like,
can we
"What the
possibly
fuck?"
just get that whole thing on screen? That video? Is there like
I
know
can
it's
try.
React
React
we
content.
get like a
Yeah.
browser source of that?
I'll put it on
I don't
screen.
know.
I'll put it on screen as you talk about it.
So yeah, they posted like they on their Twitter. They're like, "Oh, witness this
Sweaty
fully
match.
online match in Multiverses with zero lag, with a connection from like Connecticut to Mexico." And then the video starts. It's like
The lag doesn't matter when it runs at 2 frames.
it literally looks like moon gravity gameplay. Like when it wasn't the kind of like sometimes like oh shoot. Sometimes did I black out? Okay.
No.
Sometimes in like a Smash game or something, where like you get the competitive scene, they're like, "Oh, this game is so slow," and you don't really notice it until you like compare it to Melee or whatever. This was like the video started, and I was like, "Wait, what's wrong? What happened?" The game doesn't run like that, does it?
People in the replies are like, "Oh, it's an export error. It's an export error. It's slowed down so you can see what's happening." No, you don't slow down footage so you can like see Garnet doing the same move 5 times.
No,
she just like does a little starfish move.
I feel
Can't
like
do the same move 5 times. They have like cooldowns and everything they do.
that's right. Yeah, this game has 87 different meters you need to pay attention to.
You have to look at all the numbers and colored outlines and like different icons and symbols.
It's the
You're not
ultimate
actually looking at the characters.
combination of like Smash 4 and Ultimate DLC. You know, like 5 meters on screen every time, but like it runs like fucking molasses. Big, chunky, colorful outlines that make it so you can't fucking see anything.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I'm a big like outline and games liker. I love Smash 3DS. It's my favorite looking Smash game.
Smash 3DS looks really good still.
But like the weird like colored outlines aren't doing these characters like any. It just looked like the yellow around Batman and like the blue around Wonder Woman in this clip. Just like they look hideous.
It's so off-putting. It's like I think it's that, and they're also like heavily tinting the characters too, so no one ever looks like themselves. It's not very appealing.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like I'm playing as Steven.
It doesn't look like humans are playing this game. Like
I remember when I played this game pretty frequently. Like for example, if you ever fight like Finn or Jake will always be blue like on the other team. So it never feels like you're fighting like Jake the dog. It feels like you're fighting blue Jake the dog specifically.
Now hold on. Epic lore blue alien mode, Jake.
No, that's a skin. I bought it with real money, and I regret it.
fuck you. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, you could spend money on microtransactions before
On the
it
beta,
disappeared for a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I forgot about that. I blocked that out.
That's why
I
they
hope
have
Germa
to
still
stick
likes
to
this
every
game.
single thing.
I hope he still mains Bugs Bunny when this launches.
He's gonna waste his one stream per month slot on this game when it comes back.
Okay, and then later in the week, they posted on TikTok specifically.
TikTok. That wasn't the soundboard.
About like a clip. It was like a clip of like some gameplay, and like the characters had this like kind of neat like comic book shading, black outlines. Like, oh, this looks like a lot better. Maybe it's how the game is supposed to look. Like, I actually really like this. And then someone who like is like a marketing person for the game replied, "Those are skins, by the way." So the game doesn't actually look like good. You have to get
$5. Pony up.
You have
You have
to
to
Wait,
buy,
I need
like,
to see this.
I'll find it
The,
real
Iron-
quick.
the Kroger exclusive Sonic skins.
The black outline Amy diner dress DLC for
not even on
500
our
pancake
radar.
coins at IHOP in South Dakota and Montana only.
People rag on like like the Amy costume is equivalent to like what $30 or something when you spend.
It's a
it at
lot
IHOP.
of pancakes.
But
It's like
you're
one
also
night
getting
out
pancakes.
with your full
You're getting
family.
pancakes and breakfast on the side of that. So it's kind of a steal when you think about it that way.
I wish all my meals came with DLC.
I wish all my DLC came with meals. What the heck?
I'm gonna put like the Jake the dog one on screen because it's you like a really good look at like what I thought the game was supposed to look like for a second. I was like, oh, that's actually really neat. And then they posted later, no, it's a skin. All the characters all have comic book skins. I'm like, oh, the game is not gonna actually have any sort of bold art direction or anything. It's
You're gonna have to pay like $3.99 exclusively in the month of April.
I wonder
like
how this game is gonna do. I'm really wondering.
Not well. I'm just telling you now, not well.
The game made a very big splash when it first came out, and then it feels like a dip. They kept making bad marketing decisions for one. Like they posted like really awkward character trailers with like no build up to them coming out.
They like half released the game because it wasn't like a full release, but they were
you
still.
can't get a full release hype cycle a second time.
No,
that's just not how it works.
They were trying to get one, but they also didn't like have much to show either. So it was like a weird, like, it was paradoxical.
Yeah, and I just feel like the press for this game is like not very good right now. They haven't really made a big like swing. They mentioned a like kind of PvE single player mode. But they're like not. They didn't show it like immediately. I don't know. This game just is weird. I've gone.
They added a hockey mode.
Now here's the thing. You need to know this. The hockey's not a mode. It's a live TV event they're doing. Make no mistake. It's not a mode.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't even know that? This isn't the game. The game is.
I thought they added like a party game to it.
No.
I thought they added a bunch of mini games like
they're trying to
Brawl, like the coin.
They're stealing the Nickelodeon got to air the Super Bowl juice. I think they're trying to mimic that. It feels like that. But like
this is made out of the writer's strike. They're like, we gotta make fucking kids WP hockey.
So what did they even? I haven't even watched. What did they do exactly?
They haven't done it yet. It's happening tomorrow. I feel like we have to watch it.
Oh, okay. Why are they hyping it up so much?
You sent a really good video of it. It looks weird. It looks like a bunch of AI playing hockey. Taz comes onto the rink and floats around.
This is like the fake writer strike Toy Story like football
game.
Yes,
it's like that.
Okay. So we're gonna have like mocap Steven running on the ice.
Now there is one big thing here, and I think this might redeem the game. They showed some more footage of that hockey tournament that's happening, and in it, the mystery machine goes on as a Zamboni to like clean the ice, and you can see, Velma and Shaggy, they're already in the game, but in between them is a character who's not there yet. Scooby-Doo?
Scooby!
This game pass is gonna go hard. This battle pass.
That earns at least a
hot dogs.
Sorry, I misclicked. Hot dogs.
I think
Scooby like as a fighter.
If they don't add Scooby as a fighter, then like I'm not playing the game. It's just simple as that.
I could see him being like the 5th character in a battle pass that takes place over the course of like
the Scooby pass,
the spring season.
Scooby-Doo.
So what? If you don't play now, you'd never get Scoob.
So did Scooby-Doo just kind of like passed by, like in front of the screen for like a second or something, right?
Yeah, he's just in the car with them.
I said this to you when he showed this to me. It looks exactly like the GameCube model that we use when we're like playing. If you watch like Feud Friday VR,
he's T-posing inside that van. Like Velma. It's completely static, like toy.
Wait, Velma T-posing? That means that's a reference to International Women's Day.
Oh yeah, the International Women's. That's a cool like lore reference to Velma, like free res render International Women's Day.
I don't think this game will like do Crash like whatever the new one Crash Rumble bad.
Crash
like
Rumble. It won't Crash Rumble.
No, it won't be like 6 months and then it's gone. I think this game. A lot of these types of games sort of do very like what I call like low key. Well, like your coworker plays them. Like Brawlhalla has been going on for like 8 years now, and like, have you ever met a person who talks about Brawlhalla?
When they added like Finn the human.
There you go. So you only care about when it adds your cartoons.
Right.
But like this one comes with the cartoons built in.
This is like very much, I think, gonna be like a coworker game. Like you're never gonna hear anyone who like respect. That sounds so mean. You're not gonna hear anyone like.
You're like my normie coworkers that listen to Taylor Swift will play this. My brainless coworker.
You know what I mean, though. It's like a coworker game.
It is. It's like a.
My coworkers have interiority and they play Brawl with mods.
Like mindless NPC coworkers.
I also wanted to say that like I seen when I was in the bodega getting breakfast, there was just the guy was just watching like Brawlhalla tournaments.
What?
Brawlhalla tournament?
Yeah, in my bodega there was a guy. He was just like had the TV on. He was the cashier. He was at like the front, and it's like He's just watching Brawlhalla tournament. It's like, oh my god.
That's gonna be interesting.
What?
We're gonna see a lot more of that. Like a lot of like.
Doesn't Brawlhalla have like 4 characters?
No, it's got like 40 or something.
No, it's like got 4
like archetypes.
like bases. Yeah, they're all just like plaster onto like one character, right?
I think it has more than that. I think what happens is a lot of the crossover skins you can put over them is what it is. Like the crossover characters aren't real characters; they're just skins. Except Rayman, who's a real character. Because
Really?
yeah, Rayman has an actual moveset.
Why?
I don't know. He wasn't coming to Smash.
Okay, that's true.
Might as well take the 4th best thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna play this on relaunch. I has not impressed me whatsoever. But it will be a great like source of humor for the next like 8 years of StartCast every time they reveal a character.
Yeah, can we get that comment on screen?
Yes,
that I just thought was so hilarious.
I'll get it. I know what you're talking about.
Because yeah, this game, it has such. I don't know how to put it without using like the word like soul. But it is a very like. I don't know. It's so market. It feels so market researched.
Right.
And it just. That's kind of like to its detriment, but I also think it's kind of hilarious. Like you compare it. I mean, the obvious thing to do, you compare it to Smash Brothers, where that's a game where it's like it feels like there's always at least on some level some intimate, I don't know, reasoning for like depicting characters a certain way. It feels like there's a lot of knowledge put into it. And here a lot of it feels very like just cursory. Like a lot of the dialogue is kind of lame.
Oh my god! Don't get me start on Multiversus dialogue. People hyped up the dialogue in this game so much to shit all over Nick Brawl, and then the dialogue for Multiversus is shit like Velma saying, "According to my calculations, this is a crossover."
Like you're about to get owned.
You know, when I was watching the trailer, I noticed that Garnet sounded really tired.
Oh, Estelle does not want to be recording for this game. Like at all.
Yeah.
So much of the dialogue is like it's trying to be like trash talk. It sounds like they're trying to like generate, like banter with your friends on the couch or like during esports tournaments.
Log into all your accounts individually and play together on the couch and start your battle pass up.
That's another thing.
To the lobby.
That's another thing I've taught about this game. It's such a bad like co-op like friend game. Like okay, like even Nick Brawl, you can just be like, hey, wanna hop on Discord and play the game, like just for fun, like the 4 of us, and you could just do that. With Multiverse, like, all right, let's set up a lobby, and then we gotta like pick our characters, but only the ones we got from the past. We only can use the ones we have. And then we gotta get, and we only have a certain amount of stages. Like, if we're playing together, we can't rank up at all. It's just stuff like that. It's just not a good like hop on and play with your friends game, which is like what these games are usually good at. It's like just hop it on easy.
No, this is about the esports scene. This is about the competitive scene. This is like the new. We're gonna make this cartoon platform fighter the new Overwatch.
It's really weird how much this has survived, like Warner Brothers, like being turned upside down and gutted, essentially.
I think it's because it's a crossover thing, and they love fucking multimedia crossover event things.
I feel like the contracts only have to be getting more complicated. Like,
probably
this game already lost like 5 characters in the beta, right? Like,
Gandalf got cut.
And I don't know about any new characters.
There was a few like
Marty.
there was a few characters like who got leaked who we pretty sure aren't happening now because of like all that. Emmett from the Lego Movie was one of them, and I think Godzilla was one. They've like lost the rights to those. They can't use them anymore.
It would be peak with Godzilla.
Gandalf was like basically done too, which is funny.
I would play this game if Godzilla was in it for like an afternoon, and then I would just not.
Yeah, it's free, I guess.
Free.
Is that Rosa?
I was gonna say, imagine Godzilla is just in there fighting Tess. It's like, I fight more Phaser 8s than you, or something like that. Yeah, he's talking. Godzilla can talk. Like he sees,
like not an 8.
Man,
come on.
Then her girlfriend Mothra shows up.
Right.
They start making love.
Can I make a joke before we move on to the next subject?
Yes.
No, you're not allowed to.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, I think my favorite part about Multiversus is that it's free to play. Free to play something else.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, yo.
Put that trash talk in.
I did want to ask. I did want to ask one thing about this game. Do you think they like talk to anyone who like works on these properties about these characters ever? Like, do you think they've ever like messaged Adamudo? Do you think they know who Adamudo is?
They're trying to find Penn Ward. They just know he worked on the first season.
Penn Ward's like, oh yeah, Jake can do something like that. That's pretty.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
The sound of like a bong ripping, like.
I wonder, have you seen anyone like talk about this game? like
Ian,
people who
Ian
work
Jones
on
Quarty, I know has played it, but I don't think it sounds like he wasn't contacted about anything because he worked on Steven Universe. So like maybe they could message him, but it doesn't sound like he was contacted. And he's married to Rebecca Sugar.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest, if there's any characters I know they didn't contact anyone about, it's the Steven Universe ones. I feel like the people writing this feel contempt for him because they keep making him say shit like friendship power, which is like what like your average Redditor thinks the show is about.
Look, they got one head of story writer. They gave him 6 months to write 28 characters. 7 of them are never seeing the light of day. Yeah, they had to make do.
All he saw was like the Steven wall of text crying meme. Just like
I bet they consulted a lot of fan wikis for this game. I bet that.
Oh my god. I look at the Steven image and all I can think of is like those edits of PewDiePie getting fucked up in the face.
Who?
I remember there's just like random images of PewDiePie where he's just like, it looks like he just got out of a fight. Like someone, it looks like someone kicked the shit out of him.
Rosa, there's so many moments on the show where like this like crazy. Have you seen that image of like Tom Hanks with like no face? And I'm like, no. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you do? PewDiePie beaten up images?
You see that picture of like Ray William Johnson, but he's like bald and he's like eating a hamster?
I don't know.
Why'd you bring that up? I'm like sad now. What are you talking about?
It gives me this. It reminds me of that vibe. I don't know. I can only think of like his face getting punched in the face or something.
Hey, well, you know what? Speak of people fucking up, we have someone who fucked up getting his redemption arc. Every dog gets his day. Yuji Naka has been freed from prison.
I will always remember where I was when Yuji Naka was being chased down the Tokyo Expressway in his white Ford Bronco, just surrounded by cop cars. It's really a dark day for video games, so I'm glad we're moving on.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. I really hope he's going on to work on the next Sonic game. I think they're gonna give him another chance.
We have to
can we get that picture up?
Yeah, put in the picture.
Just
up.
like it's on.
It's on.
Sorry, that
he looks so sad here.
That was an unused Scooby voice clip, by the way, from last week.
We have to free Yuji Naka.
we couldn't find a way to weasel that one in. But,
I just love the idea of Sega like being there when he walks out of prison, like someone from Sega, like, we need your help.
like he's like in the Hannibal Lecter. In the Hannibal Lecter.
So if Yuji Naka's out of prison, that means he didn't do it.
That's true, but the top hat didn't match.
But though next week, we'll be seeing a book by Yuji Naka that says, "If I did it."
Right. Yeah. I love this image, by the way, Lilith. Did you just make this today, right?
Literally like 3 hours ago, yeah. I mean, I took it. It really happened. I took this photo.
Right, you were on the front lines. I mean,
yeah.
I'm really it's journalists like you who are really getting the truth out there. and I'm really appreciative.
What is he gonna do now that he's a free man? You think? What is Yuji Naka's next step? Like,
I mean, he immediately started shit talking other people in the industry. I kind of hope he does a podcast tour. I want him to learn English just so he can go on like an American podcast tour and just
I would
shit talk everybody.
Imagine Yuji Naka on this show, and he's spilling like secrets about like Sonic Adventure 2 development.
I want to do like a Butch Hartman type thing where he just kind of starts claiming he did a bunch of like a Butch Hartman, Tommy Tallarico type thing where he just starts claiming like everything that's ever happened was kind of thanks to him.
Needs to
the
go...
first Japanese guy to work on Sonic. I mean, that's true.
He needs to go like indie. You're right, and like
he tried, and then he got in jail.
No, he needs to go fully into, like he needs his own like podcast set. He needs to become like a pundit.
He needs to make like a
How I was blacklisted from the industry.
He needs to do all that.
He needs to do like that thing where like that one guy who got fired off Steven Universe for being a freak. Starts just lying about like the animation industry.
You totally have our permission.
And he just ruins anime, like how he ruined animation discourse forever. Yuji Naka ruined video game discourse forever by just making shit up because he's mad.
How many people do you think know about that? By the way, that you just casually just threw out there, the Pearl self shipper who worked on Steven Universe that made like comics about him getting.
What about
the
him?
blessing of Rebecca Sugar.
Yes, and Ian Jones-Cordy, he's there too.
And Ian Jones-Cordy.
Very jolly Ian Jones-Cordy.
he was like blacklisted from the industry because he was like a creep towards the creator of the Owl House.
Oh man.
Oh.
And then he just started lying to people about stuff that happened, like out of spite, and everyone believed him because animation guys online will believe anything. Yuji Naka will be that.
Yeah. So basically what happened with Naka, like,
do you think
specifically it was like the head of it was like Square Enix or something. It was some president that like recently stepped down.
You're talking about the Square Enix staff? Yeah, that's the one he like shit talk immediately. The guy he was working on Dragon Quest. Yeah. And he's just like, I'm glad he's out of here. He's a sack of shit or something like that.
Classic Naka.
I want Naka, our first like picture of him, he's got like a black top hat. Scar. His lollipop has a big crack in it.
It's like
it's in hard in me.
That's a great like multiverse.
Dark Supersonic.
Who's Naka Prime? You know, like
Naka Prime on Netflix.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like he said that, but he's also gonna go back to Square and pitch Battle in Wonderworld 2.
Right. I mean, maybe he's gonna try to just go completely like on his own from the ground up, program like his own new game.
I want a one-button game about escaping prison.
That's just Roblox.
He should make a YouTube channel like ex-insider trading convict like reacts to.
No.
Like better.
He's got like a Sakurai TV thing going on, but just really fucked up.
And he's like sitting there like in the corner while watching some like insider trading videos. Like, oh wow, yeah, it's kind of like that in real life. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now this I wouldn't actually do. And what you would do is no, that'd be. He should really
if I did it, yeah. If I did it, I wouldn't do that.
Yuji Naka. This image is Yuji Naka when he came out of prison.
Let me see this.
This gif.
What? Yeah. I'm Dark Yuji now.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of just imagining all the cartoon scenarios of him like trying to like get back on the industry. He just goes back to Square. He just goes back to Sega, and he tries
He's such a villain.
He just tries to act like nothing happened. Like, hey guys, need help in the next Sonic game?
No.
He's gonna be in like the season 3 finale.
My name is
like
Yuki Naja. I'm looking for a place in the industry. No.
They're gonna in the Sega workplace comedy show. We're gonna find out like there's like a new like board of directors. There's a new CEO. And there's gonna be the big reveal on the season finale cliffhanger. He's gonna turn around the chair, It's gonna be Black Hat Yuji Naka.
I'm back.
Time to get back to business.
And he just goes, and there's like a really dramatic sequence of him going from studio to studio. Like he goes to the Yakuza team, like programs all the like buttons to only need one like A button. He goes to, like the Persona studio, like deletes all their files, replaces it with like one button gameplay.
Oh my
He goes
god.
to
The
Puyo
one
team.
button crusade.
Everyone wakes up and everything's a one button game. His world of ideals. Like
Oh, that should escalate. He becomes like the dictator of the world, and everyone notices like every appliance they have.
it's
Only has
one
button,
Button.
one
He's
context sensitive button.
destroyed communication. Everyone's keyboard just has a little A in the middle. or it's A, B, C, but they all just do the same letter.
Right,
It's
right,
just like-
yeah. And you need to like engineer specific context, like scenarios for it to type different words.
I'm imagining like the Angry Birds team calls the Puyo team like, guys, what happened?
What's going on? Someone's hacked into our systems. Every input does the same thing.
It's like this really direct, like
Incredibles.
like the studio, like it's like it ends with like this, like the studio like looking up at the camera, and like the season ends, and everyone's towards like, what's gonna happen next season?
Right.
How are they gonna fix all the buttons?
Find out.
and then it gets canceled after
It's
2
July.
seasons.
It's just a streaming
Yeah.
show.
David Zaslav is like, I hate this.
David Zaslav relates to Yuji Naka.
Oh, that would be the ultimate team up.
Yuji Naka's like an alley disgrace after coming out of prison, and then David Zaslav
Soaking wet.
approaches him like, I like your style. I'm thinking we can team up.
Hey,
Not sure how I got here.
is this
This
is
to do
Val-
with Wiley County.
is it Wonderland or Wonderworld?
Wonder World. It's the one that you wouldn't think it would be.
We gotta make the CEO cinematic universe. Then Reggie will be the wholesome one who saves the day.
That sounds like a really great like DeviantArt kid who like doesn't really understand anything about companies.
No. That's a 30-year-old Nintendo fan idea.
Okay, sorry. You think so?
Yes.
Like
They're the same ideas, guys. They're
true.
pretty much the same idea.
The child grows up to be the man. Oh, yeah.
Reggie
Do you
will
think
come
that'd
in
be- that-
and make all the games fun again.
Has
Thank
anyone
God.
done that? Like a fan made workplace comedy of like the different CEOs, you know, like
Wasn't
it would have like
Ubisoft
Reggie.
well, that's not this. But wasn't the Ubisoft making that show with the Always Sunny guy?
I
like,
completely forgot about that. That was announced like 2 years ago at this
At
point,
E3,
right?
it was at E3 one year. Remember?
Was that E?
Wait,
like E3
what
capital
was it?
E? What?
Yeah. Remember, it's like the Always Sunny guy. It's like Ubisoft showed it on
Yeah.
the stage.
The guy
And-
who's not Charlie Day.
Yeah, the guy who's not Charlie Day.
I
Okay.
forgot about that. That was like 3 or 4 years ago at this point.
Was it gonna
That's
be a
not
show
happening.
that stars like Reggie? He's
It was on
No,
Max.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
It was.
I want like
It was like a workplace gaming
It was
comedy.
like a Code Monkeys kind of like
Okay.
probably
Code Monkeys.
just like yeah, you know,
Bring
Code
that
Monkeys.
No, we need like a workplace comedy. But it like stars like woobified versions of video game CEOs.
Okay.
They're puppets like at that E3.
Oh, that
The
could be
soul-
good.
soulful
Star
that would
Fox.
be great in the soulful like Wii U era, I think. It star Reggie, Miyamoto, Iwata. You could also have like, I mean, who else would be good? I don't know, Phil Spencer,
Phil Spencer, the
Um,
Sony guy. I don't know his name.
Aaron Hansen.
Aaron Hansen.
Sonic Ambassador Aaron Hansen.
Yeah.
Yuji Naka,
Jeff
of course.
Epstein, financier.
What the
Aaron Hansen, Sonic Ambassador.
I think it says a lot that Sonic, like Aaron Hansen, is the choice for ambassador instead of like the VTuber dog.
Well, that was a the YouTuber dog.
The VTuber dog, Corone. Like I think
Oh.
that thing essentially like replaced Aaron Hansen
yeah.
for like a bit.
Yeah.
Like Aaron's
Completely
like,
usurped.
I wanted to contact me for Frontiers, and then there's just like we made a deal with Hololive to have like Corona shoes in the game.
We almost
Yeah.
got Aaron Hansen shoes in Frontier, you know?
Aaron Hansen shoes.
What would that look like?
The Sequelitis costume.
I'm reading
He,
these
he
two.
gets the blonde bang fringe, you know? Like, he
Sorry.
becomes bisexual.
I love this two comments like back to back. Just Reggie Gandhi and then LS Mark. Is LS Mark in the show?
Yeah,
Okay.
Reggie Gandhi.
like Brian Griffin is there too. You know, he's making a new game for Brian Griffin.
Is Reggie Gandhi because he doesn't work at Nintendo, so he's like in the freezer when he gets revived?
Oh! And Nintendo's doing the games for
Nintendo?
TV shows. Nintendo, yeah, our friend Nintendo.
I love that guy.
Dude, what if Starbomb did the theme song for Balan Wonderworld 2?
Oh, the awesomeness cannot be contained. Aren't they? Is Starbomb coming back? Did you hear about that? Is that supposed to happen?
Why would I have heard
Why?
of that? Why would I have heard of
I feel like I
Starbomb?
vaguely- Well, there's like 40 people watching.
You
Maybe one of
follow
them
Starbomb on Twitter. I just checked.
knows.
should
Well,
know.
that's probably how I like heard of it.
They haven't
Is-
tweeted since February 20th.
What was
Okay, well, that's like- This year?
Yeah.
That's more recent than like.
Ray William Johnson's band came back. Your favorite Martian? They
That's
still kick
true.
in? Can they do Balan too?
Can they make transphobic Balan rap?
No, yes.
Did you know they did like transphobic techno? Like the guy, I forgot, I don't know his name. The guy with the afro in that video. They did like a song about like trauma. Did you hear that?
What? What?
They basically gave him a backstory where like his father abused him for like wearing lipstick.
Oh my god, it's all
Like-
internalized. Oh
Yeah.
my god. This is becoming beautiful, messy queer art.
I know. I think they really saved it. Now I can like watch transphobic techno ethically. I can ethically consume this piece of old media.
That's how they got it back up on iTunes. They like had to send an appeal. Well, you see.
It's actually a very complex narrative.
I remember back in
If
the
you read the
day.
novel, you'll see.
I remember back in the day, I wanted to write a Starbomb parody where it'd be like a
Oh my
yokai
God.
watch one.
No, we got it. Hold
No,
on.
no,
Is it okay? Hold on.
It was gonna be like Aaron Hansen rapping about all the ways like the yokai watch woman would suck his dick or something, and he'd be like, "Oh, this bizarre when your freezes my dick and it's cold and shit, and then zombies making my dick fall asleep with
Oh,
her powers," something like that.
that album was like you hear one song.
I'm not a
and
Simpson
you
like
hear 'em all.
named Bart.
You
I
could ju-
remember being like 14, hearing like the second Starbomb song, and going like, "Oh, is this all of them?"
I feel like my
No
star-
way.
my-
No way. Come on.
What?
my
This is
Starbomb
far
opinion.
below my intellectual abilities as a 14-year-old.
Well, I
Come
had standards.
on.
I didn't just like blindly. I was kind of disappointed that like, oh, like they have a Kirby song. Oh, it's just about like Kirby sucking penis. Okay.
I think the quality of a Starbomb song just depends on how much like the ratio of Danny to Aaron singing. So like
Who would have
so-
thought?
so like
trained
Which
musician-
pervert's on the mic?
Oh, what the hell?
so like what is like the Castlevania song is mostly Danny singing, so that's like the best one. And then like there's at least a few where it's like almost like exclusively Aaron rapping. It's like, can we stop it? We stop this song?
No, I got my penis stuck on the car door from Crazy Taxi.
I'm going crazy with these video game characters, and they're doing sexual things.
And the car's going while my penis is in the door, and I'm flying around, and I'm describing stuff for the animators to animate later.
And then like Dan chimes in with like a perfect harmony.
Like,
Mario Kart.
well, you know what? From one,
Driving on the road and I'm throwing Koopa shells and I'm doing drugs and I'm smoking crack.
I'm trying to dodge these shells in the back.
Hope I get first place.
And then Peach is behind me and then I drive behind her so I can see her behind.
Hey, Lin-Manuel.
You would love Starbomb. They should get him on.
I kind of like the Mario one.
The Mario one about Mario, Luigi, and Peach.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like, if
That one's
that's the
pretty
first
alright.
one you hear,
That's the first
know,
one they dropped. It's like, oh, okay, this one's pretty alright. And then you hear the rest of them. It's like, oh.
it's all that.
Okay, the Smash Bros. One is alright too, because that one's, again, like, Aaron barely sings in it. It's mostly like Dan and the guest singer.
Oh.
Well, you know what? From one person that didn't do it to the other, this week OJ Simpson died. What are your thoughts on that?
Man.
We're talking about the rapping in the OJ. Now I'm thinking about the OJ rap. I'm thinking about don't be fooled, stupid. I'm not a Simpson named Bart. I'm not a cartoon, you slave baboon. I'm like a tycoon in the state of monsoons. Can't you see the only way I live my life is large? And I got the most games with 200 plus yards.
20th century rap was on another level.
Cultural reset, right? Like it's really T-dubs. Like if anyone familiar with T-dubs, like
T-dubs.
Cartoon Baboon Tycoon Monsoon, like
I mean
it's really T-dubs.
That was like all rap before the year like 1995. It was just like you just like rapped really like childishly, and every word had to be like a perfect, like the simplest like nursery rhyme you could think of.
I'm not a Simpson named Bart. It says a lot that he relates to Bart the most out of any of the Simpsons. Like typically,
guys, come on, can we show some respect to the hosts of Juice the Prank Show?
You're telling me OJ Simpson died? I'm hearing that for the first time. What can he say? He led an amazing life.
Are you doing a... Excuse me?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what that is.
I don't.
Hello?
At least I hope I don't.
That's Trump when he found out Ruth Bader Ginsburg died.
I zoned out and I'm like, is Steve doing a Trump? Like, I think it's a Trump. And it's not Trump. I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
I'm hearing this now for the first time. What could he say? She led an amazing life. They're like, they put a microphone in his face while he was getting off a private jet. He just gave his like 2 cents and then walked away.
Well, it's a little sad that he's dead because that will figure out who did it. He was trying to figure out.
Yeah, there's no way we'll ever. This is a mystery now.
I mean, now he no longer has to live in fear of the guy finding him, right?
Maybe he was like dying in his chair, holding a snow globe, and he whispered like, "Naka."
The Naka DNA evidence. Blood splatter on the white hat.
A white hat was found on this. A black hat was found on this.
The lollipop. The lollipop, though.
Isn't it
new evidence uncovered? A lollipop found on the scene.
A lollipop.
OJ showed up on the scene and accidentally started eating it because he was so hungry.
Oh, you like left little like lollipop crumblets on the floor. Newly found evidence like 35 years later.
Isn't it crazy? By the way,
he's stuck under a couch.
Shrek 2
spit.
Shrek 2 is like one of the most beloved like animated movies like ever or something, and like there's a dedicated scene referencing OJ Simpson driving away.
Oh my!
It's like a stagecoach instead of like a Bronco, right? Oh no, he's on donkey.
He's on donkey.
White Bronco.
And that's
oh my god,
white Bronco.
What if I told you I never understood that joke until right now?
I'd believe it.
Nah,
and that's just too young to get it.
And that's just forever like a joke in Shrek 2.
A plot point, not just a joke.
In theaters right now. It's a crucial scene. Oh.
Well,
anyone gonna see Shrek 2 in theaters?
I don't know.
I might. You know, I've seen that movie like 19 times.
I hope when they like the OJ scene comes on, they play a brief memorial for him.
Oh. They should add that to like the reel, just like in loving memory at the very end. Or Uncle James Simpson.
We at the end, we hope we find who did it.
Right. That's how the Ted season ended. Wait a sec.
What?
That's the exact joke. You didn't watch that? The last episode of Ted, like, what are the plot points? Like, I think his name is John, right? The teen boy is like about
Yes.
he's about to
O.J.
get like
Simpson.
laid on prom night. But then the OJ like chase comes on TV. and the girl's like too distracted. And then the episode ends with like it says like something like the real killer is still at large. It's so funny.
Holy shit.
I rewatched before this show. I rewatched like a Quentin Reviews video about O.J. Simpson's reality show. I can't believe they made a prank show with O.J. Simpson.
It's not even a show. It's like 100 minutes on a DVD.
Right? Yeah, it's like a special. And the point of the special is you're in a room with a murderer. Isn't that kind of funny?
There's a guy in that show who like looks really scared, like he's about to die at OJ's hands, but he's wearing like the E3 uniform. He's got like a suit coat and a Space Invaders shirt on.
Did he make it out okay?
Yeah, don't worry. That's the crew they're recording. OJ didn't do anything.
Okay. All right.
Well, any final thoughts on OJ? Do you think we'll ever find the killer?
You know, wonderful picture. All I want to say is, you know,
What?
imagine the reality that like he didn't do it, and he just has the worst vibes in the world.
I mean that. What do you?
I mean, we
imagine?
don't. That's the
don't need to
reality we
imagine.
live in. We don't know who did it.
We really don't.
Hey, see,
If he did it, would he be walking free to this day? I mean, as of a week ago. I mean.
see, can I ask you something of you? If you ever get one of like your popular like YouTube friends or something on, like you want to ask to put on the show, don't send him this one.
Okay.
Oh, because of me?
Is it not going too well?
No, don't send it because we spent 10 minutes talking about actual murderer of Simpson.
I guess so. I mean, you were very raring to like make this a topic. Right?
Just cut out the OJ and cut out the Felix condom bit.
Don't keep that one in.
I mean, aside from that, I mean, we're like, what do you think,
pretty
Scooby?
golden.
Like,
Everyone having fun tonight?
yeah, I think we are, Scooby.
Like, don't send this one to Arlo. I don't want him to see us. Him.
Sure,
I don't want him
I
to
might
see us
lose my
talking.
working relationship with Arlo.
sure. Blame me for trusting Felix for a bit.
I am gonna
Not
blame
like
you
you
because you're the
wouldn't.
one. You didn't even screen him with us. Like you said, oh, I have a special guest, by the way. Like after you had been absent for like 20 minutes before we started the show.
I was dealing with some food stuff.
We never even got to see what was in the magic bag.
When
I was really disappointed.
It's just pamphlets. It's just Christian pamphlets telling you to find
He's got
God.
chip tracks in there.
Felix,
Yeah, that's why you said that.
what were you trying to do? Was that
Kick
he's
him
like a
out.
Mormon, so he doesn't have sex for pleasure? Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, that was he was saying. That's why he was kicking him out.
Why?
I just. Why wouldn't I? Oh, listen, I
What's
don't
in the
want to
news?
hear.
Do we have like actual news this week?
Yeah.
Is this another like Sonic Toys episode?
No, we're talking about the O.J. Simpson dying is the realest news we ever talked about.
We're at the halfway point right now. So
Other things happened in
See,
the world,
this-
right?
If you ever ask like Spencer Rothbell back on the show, or you ask like Snapcube to be on or something, because like they follow you on Twitter, just be like, hey, there was like an audio corruption in episode 79. Just don't watch that one. Don't worry
yeah,
about it.
it's kind of like hard to you might hurt your ears. I wouldn't recommend it, but we got plenty. Like episode 78, that's a pretty good one to show to newcomers, right?
It's a great one to watch. Hey, well, you know what? From one guy,
I feel like
go on.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like that bit will bring on like 10 Snifcube net members.
10 what? Snapcube members. Oh, yeah. I mean, they can appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can appreciate O.J. Simpson humor. But you know what? From one guy who didn't do it to the other, it's the year of Shadow, everyone.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
baby, let's go.
It's our weekly Sonic topic.
Yeah, we've joked about this so much recently. The entire industry is like falling apart right now. But like every month there's like a new piece of Sonic news. So almost all those podcasts now is like
Frontier
like-
saved the franchise.
it's
And
Sonic
they're about
news.
to go under.
Oh.
The Sonic fans, what do you think about the year of Sonic?
What does that even fucking
Shadow.
mean? What does
It's
it
not
mean?
even Year Sonic, it's
It's
Year
not Year
Shadow.
Sonic.
Whatever.
No, I mean, I think it's pretty. They're gonna like market Shadow more, so we think about him more, and we watch the movie where he's in it.
I'm
They
always
recreated-
thinking about Shadow.
They recreated the his motorcycle in real life, and they're gonna be
Wow.
touring that around. I have to say that is a step up above from when they recreated Mario's shoe. in
No.
real life.
Mario's shoes were awesome. When I think of Mario, I think of his shoes.
Oh,
They look like cool shoes. I'd wear.
the
We're
Mario.
not even
shoe?
talking about Shadow. What does it mean?
What, the Year of Shadow?
Yeah, is we gonna
Yeah,
get like
no,
Super Mario Brothers U Shadow DLC or
well,
I don't know, it's just Shadow's here. We're gonna play Sonic Generation with Shadow in it, so
Yeah,
remember
they're
the year
releasing-
Peach?
They're re-releasing Sonic Generations, but with the new Shadow campaign. Shadow's going to be a major character in the upcoming feature film. And we're probably Shadow had a really big spot in a recent Lego commercial that everyone was like, "This is peak. This is the most peak Shadow moment," which is kind of not false.
And remember the video?
The video?
The video of Don't Fear.
Don't fear.
It's like, yeah, the girl, she like moves into a new neighborhood and she's
Oh my
like
God.
nervous.
Oh, holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ!
Oh yeah, they did. They made a whole video where like she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm the new girl. I don't like all these normies."
And then she just
Um,
started drawing, and then all of a sudden, like Shadow Hedgehog comes out of nowhere and tells her, "B, you're cooler than that. You can do it."
That
about
should be like an actual TV show. They should make like My Friend Shadow, who like lives
Right?
Ted
Girl's Notebook.
season 2. Shadow
Ted season
God.
2.
Oh, what? Oh, what a Disney movie gonna do?
That's
it's fucking
No.
Jafar.
what?
Somebody in chat made this joke, and I'm so mad because I was gonna make it. Which is they're gonna hide little pixel shadows all over Sonic Generation.
That's
But
pretty
like,
good.
that's so funny. Like, how they're gonna do that? Which Shadow? The one from the Game Boy SP?
They're gonna-
Yeah,
like
the
an 8-bit
peak
retro
like
Shadow.
sprite animation. They should do that. They should revive Super Mario Bros. Z.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, they're gonna rewrite Super Mario Z and start saying racist things.
Alvin Earthworm can finally have a platform he deserves.
Alvin Earthworm and Yuji Naka are both disgraced like industry members, and they can
Industry
team up with the
veterans.
Steven Universe guy and make like the ultimate fucking Sonic Heroes trio team. Like,
Oh my god.
I When are they gonna release Dr. Shadow where he has S-shaped pills?
Oh my god, that was a Dr. Luigi joke.
You know,
Does anyone
Dr.
remember Dr. Luigi?
I do.
Did anyone play
See-
Dr. Luigi?
I did. I had it on my Wii U.
you can still
Okay.
play Dr. Luigi, but you can't play Super Dr. Mario World. So
I guess
you
so.
know,
Hey,
Luigi
the
comes
better
out on top.
Yay for me! We gotta like when the year Shadow ends, we have to like gauge like who won, like who had a better year, Luigi or Shadow, like who had the better.
Okay.
Like because
Nothing's gonna happen.
Listen,
What are
we
you talking
shouldn't.
about? You are such an naysayer.
It's just
Shadow's-
like
Shadow's literally about to be in the public eye in a greater capacity than he's ever been.
It's not
And
gonna
you're
be
just like-
like Year of Luigi. It's gonna be like Year of Peach. Like you remember Year of Peach? Nothing happened.
What
It was
that?
like Year of Peach was like 2015, 16.
Really?
But
It was
they were
no-
like, it was like August. It was like August, and they're like, it's the Year of Peach.
it was the
and
month of Peach. They did the month of Peach.
I think they called it a year.
We double check. I swear they did like the month of Peach.
That's probably how much effort they put into it.
It was when did this happen? I swear I remember them doing the month of Peach. Oh, August is National Princess Peach Month. 9 years ago.
No, wait, 9 years ago?
Yeah, I'll link it in the YouTube chat.
That was 2015.
All right, well, let's consider. Luigi got Luigi's Mansion 2, New Super Luigi U, Mario Luigi Dream Team, Dr. Luigi, that one parkour short. That's the things he got. Bankruptcy. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so Shadow 2. Generations.
Okay.
Plus Shadow. I don't know. What else can we make? Dr. Shadow? This isn't
mean,
real news.
Shadow's gonna be like an exclusive event in Sonic Toys Party, probably the Shadow event.
You're gonna add him to like a mobile game, like not a Sonic one, but like a.
They're gonna add Movie Shadow.
There'll be
They're gonna
Roblox.
add
Movie
Movie
Shadow will be in
Shadow.
Roblox.
Oh, they'll
Speed.
do a big Shadow Roblox
Speed.
event.
Well, Roblox?
Yeah, they'll be like Shadow will be like, I'm taking over Roblox today.
Yeah, they
Is
made
is
the
that
Shadow-
game still up? I remember there was like drama.
I think it's still it's still up. They still make
Still
stuff
up.
for it.
People like weren't getting paid or something.
Right.
Something really bad.
Something
Yeah.
messed up. Something video game industry.
Well, I guess related to Shadow, they showed a trailer and we haven't seen it yet. We're not allowed to see it yet. Of the new Sonic movie, they showed a trailer of it at CinemaCon, including a scene that included Shadow, but they didn't say who voiced him. Ooh.
I think they even said he didn't like talk in any of the footage. So they're still.
They still
I mean-
haven't revealed it.
I think
Sonic fans decide to not be decide to be narcs and like not leak anything.
Well, I mean, CinemaCon, I think, is like they're very strict about security there. I think leaks.
We can't have Wolverine and Deadpool footage leaking.
Yeah, are you
Wait,
crazy?
oh wait, also wait, I forgot one thing about the year of Luigi. They revealed Luigi for Smash 4.
Oh, fuck, so Shadow's being added to Smash 4?
We're forgetting that Luigi was added to Smash 4 to the surprise of all.
Remember, because they revealed him earlier than usual. They revealed him in a direct. They were like, we're revealing Luigi a bit earlier than usual because it's his year. I remember this. I remember watching this in
Than
high
usual.
school. Because he's usually like an unlockable character in Smash, but they revealed him earlier than usual because it was his year.
How gracious of them to do that for us.
Well, who do you want to voice Shadow? Who's your hope? Who's your hopes and dreams?
Well, I mean, there was a rumor from a credible source that he has been cast.
Oh my god.
We know he said that it's not Hayden Christensen, but that it's going to be it's the exact words were people will be very happy with the casting.
Kevin Afghani.
Wonderful.
The fall.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact
I'm sorry.
the fact that it's apparently someone people are going to be happy with makes me think it's going to be someone who is like a currently well-liked celebrity.
The YouTuber.
It's going to be Ninja.
That's right.
I mean, you joke, but that's actually how I think in like France or Italy or something. That's how they cast all the Sonic movie voices.
I thought it was
They're all,
Mario.
YouTubers.
Like Mario in Italy.
I think it's
was
an
all
animation industry-wide
YouTubers.
thing happening. So I
That's
think
terrifying.
Yeah, that is. That's like that made my heart sink when I saw that.
They're gonna reboot like your favorite show someday, and Markiplier will be voicing the main character.
I mean, at least Markiplier like has acting.
I guess that's true. It seems like someone worse.
I hated Dan
That's
TM
Forrest.
in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, it'll be
when he
him.
was in like the European version. That guy. I'm sorry, but like just because he can like play Fortnite and be loud and like engage an audience doesn't mean he can act. I'm sorry. And
Look in the mirror.
I know that a lot of these people don't claim to be actors either. They're just getting swooped up because they're popular. And who would say no?
Oh, it's gonna be Aquafina. She's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God,
Shadow.
So it all lines up. It's someone that people are very like excited about. She's very popular.
And everything.
She voice acts. She's a voice actor, you know.
True.
So yeah.
It's gonna-
I think
She's gonna have a scene where she talks to Sonic like, Sonic, we gotta go here.
That I don't know about humanity. I'm kind of I'm kind of lukewarm on the whole saving humanity thing.
There we go.
Yeah. I can actually the more I'm envisioning it, the more awesome it sounds in my head.
Awesome.
Maybe she'll be Maria. I can see that.
No, we know who Maria is actually.
Who's Maria?
Some like child actress.
I like how Rosa also just said dead, by the way.
Dead.
My-
In my mind, it's like a CG child. Like
Now
in the
thinking
style of the
what's
animal
wrong with your mind?
characters.
Is that the case?
I'm like, I'm thinking of like actors that are like popular with like guys on Twitter right now, and like who would like fit
Uh-huh.
Shadow. I genuinely think it could be Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I think that's a high possibility.
Oh,
I think,
it's definitely Keanu. Okay, we know who it is.
Well,
now.
Austin Chung
That
is
makes
Keanu
some.
Reeves.
They're gonna have him with a gun, so it's gotta be Mr.
well,
Rick.
I think the other big likely thing that comes to my mind is Robert Pattinson.
Oh, that's true.
Because he's kind of been on the upswing lately. And he could actually do voices.
I think
I'd be pretty
he is
happy
one of
with that.
He's an
celebrities.
actual.
Yeah, he's a rare celebrity. He's proved he knows how to do voice acting. He's earned his right. He can play Shadow.
That would be really good, actually.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I got it. This will make everyone happy.
Yeah.
Literally everyone on Earth is expecting this to happen. I think it's time to bring back Jason Griffith.
Can you imagine? Like that's
It's
gonna
only
make,
obvious.
that's gonna make like a bunch of dorks online happy, and then like your mom's like, "Who's Jason Griffith? I'm not saying this anymore." I'm not saying this anymore. A celebrity doesn't play Shadow.
The state of film marketing.
But who's Charles Martinet?
Yeah, I think he could do it.
Hey, it's me, a Shadow. Hey, what's going on?
Well, maybe his voice would sound a little too Mario-like. I mean, Mario doesn't sound like Shadow, so I don't know if Charles Martinet can really pull that off.
If Charles Kurt Martinet can do a dragon and a homunculus twink, then yeah, I believe it's Charles.
I guess Shadow is like the perfect in between of a dragon and homunculus twink. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty good. See,
yeah,
Rosa, you guys are big Shadow fans. Do you have any hopes and dreams for the year of Shadow, like you want to happen?
They announced that Shadow has no pronouns.
Be pretty cool. What about you, Seep?
I have no pronouns. Don't refer to me. I hope the year of Shadow makes me love Shadow. Because I don't love Shadow.
Ooh.
He's cool. But I've never you know how Shadow fans are. Like Shadow has some like real like sycophants. Like,
you're gonna post like your Sonic character tier list. You're gonna have Orbot and Cubot about Shadow, and you're gonna make like 4,000 people on Twitter want to kill you.
We are never getting a Shadow cartoon on Mashed.
Shadow was gonna show up in Clone Chaos, but he got rejected.
It wasn't the year of Shadow yet. They're saving it.
He got rejected.
Call me to rate an episode.
I want to draw some like insider trading right now. I want to trade some insider secrets.
All right.
If you've watched Clone Chaos, it ends with like all of them like fusing and they become a big monster. I was originally gonna have like Shadow just like hears about the Chili Dog Festival, and he just goes there and he does like a chaos control move, and it just turns Sonic back to normal. And he's just like, I control this chaos, and then he leaves, and then that's like the climax of it. It was like an anti-climax, but they thought that was a little too Uncle Grandpa being the hurricane. So, so we had to make that. We had to do more of like, oh, we got to set up and like Tails as it, which I got, But yeah, Shadow, he's cool, but I've never. I don't know. I say if Shadow was like an 8-year-old, but he still acted the same, I think I would be a huge Shadow fan.
He just become one of your little fucking edgy boy.
I love the archetype of like rude, cute, like little kid characters. Like Sage from Sonic. I think I might put Sage above Shadow personally. Just because I like that. I don't know why. It's just that combination of like
he's funny,
intimidation, but just like Shadow is like he's short, but that's about
if he was short and he had to look up with like his eye. You love the thing where they look up with their like pupils at the top of their eyes and their like big forehead.
Right.
Just really mad.
I'm not surprised you like Sage, because she is just kind of like a Rey Neon Evangelion character.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Fucking bobblehead.
But yeah,
You make a short where she like hangs out with Orbot and Cubot, and like it's like a cartoon, and like keeps causing messes. But every time Eggman comes home, she's being nice and innocent. Orbot and Cubot like, no, it was her.
I bet You're joking. I bet. I might try that.
Yeah.
No.
If you do that, you have to let me know, and you gotta let me like draw something for it.
Okay, I will. But yeah, we're getting a lot
There's
of
something I
shadow
was
stories.
gonna say.
You can think of it.
So if you,
Oh, what?
I was gonna say, so if if you say it's the usual same thing, so like, what about Shadow the Hedgehog? Do you want to see like an 8-year-old Shadow like be like, I'm going to kill myself, and Victor's like, don't do that yet.
What?
What?
It's just that,
Shadow's gonna be 8 years old and want to kill himself, and then Vector will say, "Not yet."
yeah. Remember
Just hanging
Shadow the
out.
Hedgehog?
What?
Are you talking about the
No.
comic where like Sonic reintroduces Shadow to Vector, and Vector's like, "I thought you died."
No. One of
No?
the endings of Shadow the Hedgehog. Don't you remember?
What do we
Oh, we're all fake
No!
Shadow fans. We don't remember the
That's right. Did we
suicide
see that?
ending.
Did we see that ending?
Did we?
I don't remember.
We saw a
No,
lot
I
of
don't know.
things.
We would have seen anything related to Vector anyway.
This is like a .exe thing or something, right?
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay. He
this
goes.
is a real.
That's right. He goes. Don't go there yet.
Shadow.
I mean, honestly, sometimes that is the talk down. Like you gotta say, look, like at least for now, please just come back.
Calm down,
figured-
Woody. Where you're from?
What were you saying about Shadow's pronouns?
That
He
should
has
have-
none.
Well,
They should get rid of his.
he
pronoun.
has I and am. Or wait, am isn't a
Ooh.
pronoun. Fuck.
Oh, you screwed it up. Sorry. Back
Ah.
of the line. Back of the talking
Ah.
line. You'll get your turn later. Sorry. Bye bye. You failed.
I think the Crash Bandicoot
He's got
Twitter.
I.
The Crash Bandicoot Twitter should like desperately try to like respond to like Year of Shadow and Year of Luigi. Be like, it's the year of Coco Bandicoot.
Oh. They should have a year of Crunch when they bring back Crunch in the restructured timeline.
It's the year of Crunch. And, we get a bunch of Crunch games and Crunch in the mobile games, and he gets a Crunch toy, and then Crunch to Crash
Crunch
Team
is
Racing.
back.
Oh my god, just imagine.
Crunch a character?
Crunch Bandicoot.
Yes.
Are you stupid?
Crunch. Fuck you.
Lilith, look up Crunch Bandicoot right now. You're gonna be drooling.
Okay,
Don't say that. You can't have a gaming event called Year of Crunch in 2024. I'm sorry.
No, come on.
that's what I was gonna say. But it's just really funny to imagine like Activision putting up like advertising called
It's
Year of
the year of
That's
Crunch.
why they have to do it.
Okay,
And everyone's gonna be like,
Five
"It's a huge
games
distraction point."
they can do the year of Cortex. Would that be better?
No, so it's when you Google like Activision Crunch.
it's
for the
all
year of Crunch.
it's all a ploy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the year of Crunch. Activision Crunch. It's Crunch Bandicoot. It's all it's all about.
It's Crunch Bandicoot. What, they're gonna release a game called Crunch Bandicoot?
Toys for Bob should buy the rights to Crunch and make their
Oh,
own
shoot.
Crunch series.
They're gonna make their own independent Crunch
I love my
franchise.
friend. I love my friend Crash Bandicoot.
I wonder if they could do that. Do they? Does Activision want Crunch?
Well, Crash Bandicoot is about to get liquidated. You know, after that fucking MOBA.
Yeah.
You know, that series is fucking dead in the water.
You lost your chance.
Now,
It's becoming
now
exclusively
remember,
GameStop plushies from now on. Like,
Is that Rosa?
now remember, Liam Robinson did say that devs wanted to make this game.
Liam Robinson said that, and he's never been wrong
Yeah.
about anything ever or fought with any children on Twitter ever. Now,
that's
when
good.
No, and has not shot me in the face with a gun because I did the finger circle game on him.
hold
Well,
on,
People are gonna think you did do that.
I think they need to.
Yeah,
do
he
the-
shot me in the face.
I think the Spyro Twitter needs to announce the year of Hunter next.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why?
I don't know. It'd be cool.
Okay. That was the whole joke then?
who the fuck is Hunter?
It's Hunter from
Like,
Spyro.
It's the cheetah
You
thing.
school? Yeah, elementary schooler Hunter?
Lilith, you gotta stop acting like shocked. Like, what about this thing? When it's like things you don't know anything about. You could just sit back and just like.
Ooh, wait,
I'm
Seep,
just
Seep,
I'm wondering who it
Seep, you'll like this one. You'll like this one.
Okay.
Kirby. Kirby announces the year of Waddle Dee.
Ooh.
You can't just be naming characters.
No, but they can make Waddle Dee games and characters.
That would be kind of awesome.
Hey.
Waddle Dee merchandise.
4-player couch co-op Waddle Dee game for $10 on the eShop.
Hold on. What if it was a year of entities instead?
Oh fuck!
What do you mean?
Just imagine.
You haven't
year.
you haven't even mentioned the year of Zavok yet.
Wait, hey, remember A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then Z in the end. He has to wait his turn.
Yeah, we got to go through every single alphabetically listed character that is in our minds right now.
Don't worry, I'll be coming. In my year, you can expect games, events, and videos on the Sonic Twitter featuring your favorite Zeddy. Oh, and don't forget the Zavok Twitter takeover.
You're slipping into Pete. It's the year of Pete.
Hey, it's right. Oh, it's a year full of Easter eggs.
Did Zavok say come?
Zavok say come?
Yeah, did Zavok say come?
Did you just hear me
Why are
like
you,
say
talking
come?
through your hands?
Did you hear me say like come like normally, like the basic use of like come here? You're
Did
like,
you
"Oh,
do
come."
the like Mario movie trailer? Bowser is coming, and then everyone like cuts it. And was like, "Isn't it funny that she said coming?"
You should make the
Zavok is busting wall painters.
Okay.
and Square Enix is gonna announce the year of Yuffie.
Costco double chocolate chunk cookie?
I mean, is there any other CinemaCon news we want to get into? Because I mean, that's like we're supposed to be talking about. I don't know, like film. And
I don't know,
TV.
Seep. I got like 20 more video game sidekicks to make jokes about.
I guess so.
We haven't even got to the year of Clank yet.
Well, what about the year of Steve?
Who?
Steve from Minecraft.
Yeah.
The Minecraft movie has just wrapped filming.
After 2 days.
Yeah.
They've apparently been
fucking
filming since January.
No, they happened like this weekend.
They filmed it over a weekend. It's like an Adam Sandler like vacation project.
They really took them to the amazing digital world. Like they zapped them in there.
I think this movie is either gonna be like so stupid it's funny, or it's gonna be like really, really boring and like not interesting at all. And there's gonna be zero in between.
They're entering the world. The world of let's get Jack Black on this so everyone goes to see it, and it doesn't matter if it's good or not. Like he's just gonna be in every game movie now, and they're all gonna not be good. I don't think the Minecraft movie that's been in production for 12 years is gonna be that good.
Now hold on.
It's like filmed in the garage.
I definitely think this movie is gonna be like. I think their plan is they got Jack Black because he was in those Jumanji movies, right? This has been my ultimate my manifesto for this movie. I don't know if that's the correct word, but
getting a little radical. Manifesto.
They're gonna get sucked into the video game world, and Jack Black's gonna be there because he was in the Jumanji movies and he knows how to do.
What? That's right, he is in Borderlands.
Oh,
see, I'm right. Like
that was his. I mean, he established himself as a gamer. That's kind of what he's moved on to.
He just psyop. He fucking inserted himself.
He
planted himself into.
It was an inside job. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, they haven't revealed much at all. There's just been some set photos.
I can already tell you how this movie's gonna go. It's gonna be not very good, and then people like these kind of like brats on Twitter, these kind of like horrible selfish people called adults on Twitter are gonna say the movie isn't very good, and we're gonna have to rise up. All us 14 to 25-year-olds, we're gonna have to rise up and get those evil critics who didn't like the Minecraft movie. They just don't get it. It's not for them. It's for fans. I hate critics.
You can just talk over her when she's.
Yeah. Do you think like they're gonna have Herobrine as like the stinger, like the end credits, like stinger, and be like he's gonna be like the plot point for the second one that gets made in a year?
Are they legally allowed to do that?
Is he an actual Minecraft character?
I mean, they put the fucking dog in Five Nights at Freddy's.
They don't have to do it.
I'm not saying they have to. I'm just saying they put the dog in Five Nights at Freddy's. I think they could get Herobrine.
I like an actual novel, Scott Cawthon novel character.
No, the dog was like a fucking fan thing. It's not real, but they put it in the movie.
Okay.
Just like Gale does. Fuck. Shit.
Don't swear that much. We're
They're
gonna
gonna have
what I was
in the
gonna say.
end credits. It's gonna say they removed Hero Brian, and then he comes back. I always come back.
He's got to get into the real world. When they get returned to the real world, they're gonna be like, hope nothing from there got in here. And then
They all walk out of
Brian
frame, and he's
steps
just like in the background.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't care about Minecraft. Let's be real here.
Okay.
Can we talk about the real CinemaCon news? It's getting a little Smurfy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't do my homework. I didn't watch any of that Smurf shit.
They didn't
Yes.
release any like
What happened? Why?
Well,
why
Ryan
are
can
we-
tell you everything that we need to know, right?
No. Rihanna will write and record original songs for the Smurfs movie, and she will
Yes.
be voicing Smurfette.
Trolls
I
Twitter's
love-
going insane right now.
I love how every time we do one of these like reboots of the Smurfs franchise, Smurfette always needs to be played by some like singer celebrity actress. Like first it was Katy Perry, then it was Demi Lovato, now it's Rihanna. It's an absolute just typecast.
This is not like a follow up on the Smurfs: The Lost Village. This is gonna be another new Smurf movie.
Right. That third time's the charm, as they say.
Why do they keep rebooting the Smurf franchise? Are they gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be confusing for newcomers if they didn't see Smurfs: The Lost Village?
That
start
movie's
over.
outdated now. I mean, it has like it doesn't have any of the values we stand for in our modern like 2020s.
They don't have a non-binary Smurf.
Yeah.
Well, that
I-
was Demi Lovato Smurfette.
We're gonna get the Snorks movie eventually.
We're not.
No, we have to get the Snorks.
Smurf stays alive because it has like in like France it's popular, or like Belgium or whatever, wherever it's from. Snorks is like too cynical. I think it has no lasting like resonance with anyone.
Oh, the fifth Smurfs movie isn't cynical.
Well, I'm saying the Snorks is too much. Like, oh, we have to like we're Hanna-Barbera and we got to cash in on like the Smurfs being a big hit. You know, at least I think there are genuine Smurf fans that are being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Who else is in this? I mean, last time we got. I mean, it's gonna
Do
be.
you want me to read the entire cast list?
Yeah, because we got some big shoes to fill. I mean, Rainn Wilson voiced Gargamel last time. Rainn Wilson from The Office.
Let's see.
So, I don't know who could possibly follow.
You're better at pronouncing words than me. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Here, you do it. Here's all the.
I'm just reading the cast of the Smurfs.
Read them all.
Why?
What do you look forward to?
We got Dan Levy. I think I've heard that name. Who is that? Well, whatever. We got Sandra Oh, who is in Invincible, and definitely some other things that I can't think of right now. Billy Lord, I don't know. Kurt Russell, that's a big name. He's the guy. He's the. I know that sounds bad guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's pretty cool. This is a huge one. This is the
Huge.
name that I'm like
Earth-shattering.
shocked. I'm shocked to see this name on the list. But hey, if this is the comeback episode, we got James Corden. He's in it. I bet he's gonna be playing like portly Smurf. You know, that's gonna be epic.
I'm so round. Oh,
I'm so rotund, and I love eating food. I love to eat my sorrows. I'm sorry. I love eating my sorrows. Does anybody have a nice little cake? I'd like to eat a cake because I'm fat, and that's all I am. I'm a side character. I'm sexless. I have no love interests.
what did you say in chat?
What? It doesn't match the tone of the show. I can't talk about that.
What do you
Is that real? You're
Yes!
talking about Gargamel.
There's like really very real people who like want to like dismember and eat Smurfs.
I wouldn't call them fans. Those are enemies of the Smurf village.
Where do you even find the eating Smurfs fan? I looked up eating Smurfs and I just found a bunch of AI
Because
images.
he goes on like freaking like DeviantArt and like weird
This is
fringe
like
places.
this is like old internet, like diaper Smurf, eat Smurf, like torture Smurf, like
What the hell?
What are you
Is this the kind of
about?
research you do for games?
I'm not gonna like talk about it. Like it's
Moving on to the cast list, we have Nick Offerman from The Great North on Fox.
Of
Okay.
course, you know that.
Oh, Beef Tobin. You know, we all like The Great North.
Of course.
I do. It's a good show. John Goodman, whose name I have not seen on a cast list in probably
No.
since Monsters University.
No. He's in Kong Skull Island. I watched that last night.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That was a really good one. That was really funny.
He says, "Oh shit," and then dies.
We have Jolo Maraduena from Blue Beetle playing
Okay.
Blue Beetle. He's going to be Blue Beetle in the new James Gunn universe as well. Jolo Maraduena. Natasha Lyonne. I don't know who that is.
Aquafina will be voicing Torture Smurf.
We have Octavia Spencer, who's a big name. I can't remember what she was in, but I know that's a big name. And Hannah Waddingham, who I don't know who that is.
Real quick, before we talk about anything else, I do need to put this picture my friend Dynamo has posted it in the Startcast Discord of Punished Yuji Naka.
Punished Yuji Naka.
Punished.
Punched Yuji Naka. Like
I was imagining the Steven universe.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, he's here too. The PewDiePie. We found the PewDiePie beaten up edits.
When this shows up on screen, your jaw will drop, I promise.
No, I love the Blue Beetle movie. I've just mentioned that because I know he was in it. But
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's kind of awesome. Is that the next arc? Like, this is when we find out he actually. Okay, is this when you find out he actually knew like what insider trading was all along, or he's like retaliating for being wronged by the universe?
He's kind of baby girl here.
Is this like his true self, or is this his like he was changed by?
I can't tell what's funnier. I can't tell what's funnier. Him like be like, yes, it was an act. I do know what insider. That would be funnier actually. It's because that's right. I knew what insider trading was the whole time.
The fans would get so mad though. They'd be like, "This is a betrayal of the character." It'd be like the principal and the pauper.
Come on, Sonic, let's go. Let's like, you lied to us.
Oh yeah,
Yuji, you lied. He's caught on tape.
Let's go, I.
They roll away in their ball. He's just standing there with his.
No, he's evil. He doesn't care. This is like his Act 3 like reveal. He's gonna like sing a song about like how evil he is.
He's gonna be tapping his fucking feet in his jail cell.
I'm still trading. Oh my god. Yeah. Which one of these Smurfs cast members do you think is going to be playing the new version of Crazy Smurf?
I mean, who can take a bullet?
Here's my audition for the role of Crazy Smurf. I think I could do it.
Can you do that again right now? Yeah, can you do that one more time? Maybe one more time, just in case. Hey, Lilith, can you do it real quick?
What, me?
Yeah, can you do it? Rosa, can I get from you?
What?
What? Right, now, can all three of you do it at once? We're on the count of three.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I think we found our Crazy Smurf.
We have 3 Crazy Smurfs.
What's it be?
Was it me? Was it me? Or me?
FNAF 4 promo image.
I think I have Nightmare Smurfette, Nightmare Papa Smurf, Nightmare Brainy, and Nightmare Crazy.
What do you think the plot's gonna be?
I don't.
Do you think we're gonna go like back? Do you think it's gonna be like a nostalgia? Like we're going back to like the live action hybrid format after the success of Sonic the Hedgehog? You have no idea. You don't even like care.
Yeah, I'm trying to care, and then I think about, wait a minute, we're talking about the fucking Smurfs. I don't care.
Lilith just posted a picture of robot diaper daddy Smurf.
I did not do that.
That's his name. In the Nickelodeon cartoon, they make a robot Smurf called Diaper Daddy.
Do they?
Yes, and he like He goes like, he does that
so
constantly.
mad at me for not knowing about Diaper Daddy.
Well, no, I'm just very passionate about this. This might not even be Diaper Daddy the more I'm looking at it, but
This might
I
not
just
be
couldn't-
Diaper Daddy. Good to know.
I just assumed because there's no way there's like more than one robotic Smurf character. But yeah.
One more thing from CinemaCon, real quick. Joker's bisexual.
Hell
That's the
yeah!
last, that's not.
Are we gonna ever get that stage play of like the transgender Joker versus the evil Batman?
That's screening, right? Are you talking about the People's Joker?
Yes.
God, I wish I was showing near me.
I think it's showing. I might see that next week. We do have a picture of Diaper Daddy though. I think that is Diaper Daddy that you posted earlier.
Reboot Diaper Daddy.
Reboot Diaper Daddy.
Name is Diaper Daddy. Jesus Christ. I'm just scrolling through. I just looked up CinemaCon on Twitter. I'm just scrolling. Beetlejuice will have a baby son in Beetlejuice. That's pretty cool.
Juice is loose.
Oh, the juice is loose. Oh, in loving memory. Oh, they should put like a CGI like Ghostbusters Afterlife, like cameo. Very, like,
At the end, he's just like, "You just got juiced."
a nostalgic, deep fake of O.J. Simpson in the Afterlife. They also announced the new SpongeBob movie coming in 2025
With nudity.
Excuse me?
They confirmed nudity will be in the movie.
What?
Did you not see this? Like, someone working on the movie said there will be nudity in the movie.
What are they talking about?
Like, SpongeBob gets naked in that show all the time. They're probably just making a joke about him being naked in the movie. There'll be a naked SpongeBob scene. Like,
there's gonna be a.
Why is that the only thing we know about the film?
There's
Like,
gonna be
no.
a. There's gonna be a Simpsons movie like SpongeBob skateboard penis moment.
European version only.
Yeah.
SpongeBob penis.
Oh my god.
Paramount Plus version only.
Dude, the SpongeBob penis scene would go hard, though.
I'm not
It
a
would.
Simpson
I
like
mean-
Bart.
Whoa! Let's not get too excited.
What if they do? Because SpongeBob, when he's naked, he doesn't have a penis usually. Like, what if this was like the big thing they're doing for the movie? Is like he like has a penis in the naked scene.
I sure hope that's your nose, me bucko.
You think it's gonna be a big thing?
Like a big moment in the movie.
Big? Okay.
Like the audience like starts clapping when his penis shows up on screen. Like, yes, we've been waiting years for this. Kids,
Ryan's
What
saying-
we've been waiting for.
Ryan's saying there's gonna be a big moment and it's gonna go hard, so I think we know where her loyalties lie on this subject. I guess that kind of also ties in. I mean, if we're getting SpongeBob, genitals on screen.
Yeah.
Paramount's also doing an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie.
that involves SpongeBob penis.
Yeah, there's gonna be full frontal Michelangelo nudity. Yeah.
Talk about the last Ronin, and let's get out of the penis dimension.
TMNT is in such a weird place right now. They have like
Since the
5
Simpsons
different projects going on, like constantly. It's like Nick's like biggest thing that they don't put their name on.
I mean, they put their
Really?
name on it.
I mean, they do it, but it's not like a Nick big
It's
boy.
not a Nicktoon.
Like it's not a Nicktoon, yeah. But they like
an
have like
adopted child.
5 different things going on constantly. There's like a Ronin game that got announced like 3 years ago at this point, and they're also doing a
Right.
Ronin movie, and they're also doing like a series and like another movie.
For Mutant Mayhem. I mean, maybe we're just getting like. Usually, like they do one at a time, right? Like one iteration at a time. But
This
maybe
is
they're just
piling
gonna-
up at this point.
They're gonna go hog wild. I mean, with this newest announcement, it's R-rated. It's live action. I think that's all we know about it.
Yeah,
So
there's
maybe
like
they're just
nothing to
doing,
talk about. It's just based on the comic.
Right. But it's maybe they're doing like they're trying to start like making like pillars of the franchise. Like this will be the one for kids. This will be the one for like nostalgic adults.
It's
Joker
what
will
they. It's
be
what they
for
want.
everyone.
This is what people want them to do with like Pokemon. They're like, we have to
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the adult Pokemon series and the baby Pokemon series.
They could
I need
just
my
play
adult turtles that kill each other.
They could just be playing Shimigami Tensei or read the manga.
No,
Yeah,
but like, sorry,
You go ahead. You're the turtle maniac.
Turtlehead. I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just kind of weird. Like this, it's like I didn't know that Turtles is such a big deal, but they have like a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah, it kind of creeped up. I mean, it's always been like popular. I mean, the Michael Bay one made a big splash.
It's just, I think it feels like it's piling up because they literally just finished that last cartoon like last year with the movie,
Right.
and then they did a new movie and then a series that's coming out. I don't know. There are like two TMNT movies within like 8 months of each other.
Do you think? What do you think they're gonna do for when they announced it was live action? I honestly just first imagined like the costumes. And
It's gonna be like TMNT from the 2000s, the really cool one with the rock people. That movie
CGI?
fucking owns. Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Okay,
I played the
you think they're
PS2
gonna be
game a lot.
You're gonna be that level of CGI. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much
I think
about.
TMNT needs to enter the public domain. It's like a legend at this point. It's like entered like mythology. It's like it's the same story every time. So like in 100 years, it's gonna be like an epic poem. Like it's gonna. I want it to belong to the people.
Right. No, yeah, I get that.
TMNT is awesome, but it's really hard to like. Yeah. Just a lot going on.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own loyalties too. It's like Sonic. There's like a million iterations that are all like minutely different.
But at least with Turtles, they have like the whole like they're all like very separate from each other.
No,
So it's
yeah. But I think
acceptable to do that.
Turtles has like infighting like Sonic does. You know, like shell. People are talking about like shell density. You know, like Quill. No,
Shell density.
People get really mad. Actually, I'm about them making the designs unique. Like people, like 40-year-olds get really mad, like heated, seething. Like they're like, they call it like it's like woke. they're like they're making the designs woke. They're not like they have to look the same. You're ruining my childhood.
They have to look homogenized, one nation. You know,
Under
God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We need Christian turtles. It needs to be one where like they open like their sewer grate and like they see the church and like they walk in, they sit down for the sermon.
It's the only place they're accepted.
Like the pastor's like, welcome turtles. Sit down. And like everyone in the church is like so nice and smiling and like those super kind.
I feel like I don't belong anywhere. It's okay. Everyone belongs in the house of God.
That'd be beautiful. Oh my god! And they read the Bible. They like pull out like the TV for like the Sunday school, and they're playing Veggie Tales, and like he's like, "Ooh, I like this."
Bunny song, chocolate bunny song,
Chocolate bunny song, yay!
I hate my mom and dad. Let's play that. Let's just stop podcasting and I'll listen to the bunny song.
Let's all go watch baby cartoons.
Yay! Yay!
When you
I don't think there was.
watching
What do I hate?
baby us watching baby cartoons.
No, let's all watch them.
I don't think there was Feud yesterday, so I'm like behind on my baby show intake for the week.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any Snoop Dogg, like Doggyland. I didn't watch any Veggie Tales.
Do we need to take a Doggyland break from the podcast?
We might.
Well.
I don't know.
Let's watch the one where they sing about candy. That one's really good.
My vibe, your vibe is a candy vibe.
Yeah. Oh. Putting Twizzlers in the fridge or whatever.
You like
My
that?
favorites now and later.
Hold on.
Okay. What?
Oh God.
We're gonna get
Doggyland.
annihilated by
Yay!
the Snoop Dogg estate, by the way. This can't... We've had streams that got like muted for this.
Let's talk over it.
Okay,
Are
what else is
hearing
there?
this right now?
I'm hearing this now for the first time.
I love candy.
What
Okay.
other...
Q&A
Q&A section? Let's answer
guess-
some questions.
I played Sonic Advance 2 this
Tony,
week.
the song off. You keep talking, Rosa.
I played Sonic Advance 2 this week. I reshelled my GBA SP and decided, all right, let me put in this flashcard with games and play the modded SA2 SP. It's a really fun time. I didn't realize how quick it was just to run through a level, but it's actually really nice when you like want to have a good fun experience within 30 minutes or less. It's
So
a
wait,
really
what did you do to get it running?
so yeah, I have it. So in Sonic Advance, it's basically like 2D Sonic, but like this is
Right,
like the
yeah.
early Dimps era. So this is
It
when they
was
started doing more high speed stuff.
the first like really high octane. It's kind of like a Sonic Rush precursor,
Right,
which is
because yeah,
yeah.
like you get to do all the stunts and tricks. It's like so good to do. It feels so good when you get used to like memorizing a stage. You feel like you're the Matrix or
Yeah,
whatever.
I remember playing that Sonic Advance 2 and 3 on like an emulator when I learned how to do that.
Yeah.
I played a lot of those.
I
I do have
there's
fun
the
memories.
yeah there's a mod called Sonic Advance 2 SP that makes getting the special rings more easier. I mean, like more casually.
Uh-huh.
Like
Oh yeah, that game's like 100% is like unbearable. Okay.
w-
So that
well, I guess the special rings. I was looking at a guide of like where to get some, and I realized like, oh, okay, this ain't bad. I think it's more or less like you gotta be running through it several times and then keeping notes like, okay, when the special ring comes up, nah. But like the mod, the SP hack really helps it be a more casual experience. Just getting all the chaos emeralds. Plus, I like heroes.
awesome.
Yeah, the price work is so cute. Like, of course, it'd be so iconic for like,
Rosa, just so you know, you're roboting out a bit.
oh, damn.
Return of Robot Rosa.
Hold on, man. But yeah, so
What
yeah,
the fuck was that?
She does
one of
that.
my homunculi. So it's very nice to look at these sprites again because they're so expressive, so charming. I feel like I could make them fight like Goku, Vegeta.
They made so many sprites for those games.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
insane.
amazing. It's really neat. They're so iconic. I wish they didn't like leave.
They could just use those sprites again and just make a new
Right?
game, and like it'd be like nothing. It'd just be perfect.
That's what the
Right.
fans do.
They made all those sprites just for, like 13-year-olds on Newgrounds specifically.
Just so we can play
Exactly.
Sonic Flash on lunch break.
Yeah.
They made it just for like Sonic Scene Maker on Newgrounds.
Oh man.
Oh my god, it's a fun time. It's definitely worth just replaying Sonic because like I think the whole campaign you could just beat in under an hour if you're like just playing through it casually, level by level.
It's for the trip to grandma's house in the car.
Yeah. But you're going to hate the one of the Eggman bosses with the hand because like that can like kill you one hit. I don't know why it just does that.
There's a lot of moments in the Sonic Advance too, specifically.
Oh yeah, they have it has its moments, but like playing through and it's like, oh, you're not really that bad. It's like, huh, I thought this would be harder, but I went through it easily. I don't know if because of like the tweaks from
Maybe you're
the
just so good at it, you know.
I feel like
Maybe you're just
Sonic
better
Sonic
than
games
people.
SP.
just don't have great bosses like across the board.
No. SP's I really like the one in SP in Advance 2 because you're kind of just like running at them, and I think what's interesting is like you could get as many hits on it as you can if you figure out like a technique of like messing around with the momentum. Um, I say unironically because you kind of go occasionally going on like these slopes throughout the field, and like they can account for like either messing you up or you can use it like propel yourself higher and get an early hit or like 2 hits on them. So it's interesting. You'd be surprised at like how fast you could like finish a fight.
Lilith, I'm gonna look up what Sonic game came out in 2009, and I'm gonna prove your statement about what game has bad bosses. Because the Sonic game that came out when I was 10 has great bosses, and that's Sonic and the Black Knight. I was 10 when I played it, so that's the best boss in the series. It's really what the series needs to be.
Go back to this, dude.
I'm so sorry.
He has a sword.
Uh,
Awesome.
Actually, Sonic and the Black Knight bosses aren't like the most technical, but they're kind of just cool as hell to watch.
We don't know
yeah.
about that game. We're not actually. I've
But
never played
yeah,
You didn't play Secret
But-
Rings. You didn't play Black Knight. Yeah.
it. Heck,
Scrub.
I feel like a
Heck,
good storybook.
that was cringe. Sonic was wearing a ring. What the heck? Oh.
It's a really funny concept. Like that's where the line's drawn. Who's wearing a ring?
This iconic
What is
video game
gay?
character is wearing a ring. Are you serious?
He's supposed to be collecting them, not wearing them.
It's like some shit irate gamer would say. Wait, he's wearing the
What
ring?
is-
Sonic, you're
the
supposed to be
crap?
collecting them.
What the crap, Sonic? What the
And then a
crap?
fucking
Are you
ghost kills
weird?
him.
And then a ghost kills him.
We're Sonic the Hedgehog, more like Queer Nick the Wolfhog.
Oh, cool. Can I play? Sorry, man. It's a one-player game only. Ah, well, that really sucks.
Just love the idea. Just like, wait, he's wearing the ring? He's really wearing the ring in this game?
Yeah.
Earth to
You're
Sega.
not doing Chris Boers, you're doing Game Dude.
Yeah,
You're doing
whatever.
Aaron
It's
Hansen.
silly.
Whatever.
game.
I'm just like any sort of like gamer dude online just be like, well,
Sonic is not supposed to be wearing the ring. Game Dude would get like really like scary about it.
he is not supposed to be wearing the ring. Sega, Earth to Sega. He is supposed to be collecting them.
You would have like
Don't
a
make
20
me kill
minute
you.
diatribe about Amy. What's Amy doing here? She's such a useless bitch.
Now we're gonna start doing the Game Grumps Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Amy Rose.
Go on, Rose.
Is there anything else?
You good there?
I was just about to say, yeah, fun game. If you could find a way to play it portably, play it because it's like nice and quick thing to play. And I gotta say, the Emerald, the Emerald mini games, they're annoying, but I kind of like the satisfaction of like getting better at it. It's good. This is who the fuck is that?
Oh God, I don't know. Oh, should I
So
go
just-
out there and see who it is?
Scream from Steve's window.
Should I go out there and like? Can we like have a conversation with this other person who's out here? Oh my God!
Let's
Really?
pull out the animal chart. Remember that
I'll
one,
fight
right?
them. I'll fight them.
Okay.
Yeah, any final
Listen,
thoughts
I
on
just
Sonic Advance
it-
2?
girls love Sonic Advance 2. You should play it. Play Sonic Advance 2. Play outside for a bit.
You're like a
You just
force femme hypno thing. Sorry.
Projecting which?
Lilith, did you watch or play anything this week?
Anything at all?
All right, calm down. My entire life has been Starbucks lately. All I can do is come home and watch The Simpsons. I've been watching a lot of season 10 and season 11 Simpsons.
That's the Sneed Seed Feed season.
It is. I got really excited. It's like right. 10 is a weird watch. It's like right before they really wanted to be South Park, like really bad.
Which one was the panda season?
That's 11. 11 is
Okay.
like is that's Homer versus Dignity, and that's just like ultimate like we need to be the century's Dennis the Menace again.
That's
Cartman is saying slurs on South Park. We're falling behind.
We need Bart and Lisa to argue about being gay 2 more times, please. We need another trans. Yeah.
yeah. Homer versus Dignity.
You
is
use a
good
lot
one.
of bodegas, or well, not bodegas. What is it called? What's that thing you go into a park?
Gazebo.
Gazebo. Yeah, you use a lot of gazebos.
Yeah. That's the Homer versus Dignity is a great episode to watch, and when you don't realize what episode it is.
And then you go to the zoo scene hits out of nowhere.
The zoo
and you're like,
establishing
"Oh."
shot this just makes your heart sink.
Literally, it happened to me like a month ago. I put on Multiversus Dignity. The zoo happened, and Jill was behind me, and we were both just like, "Oh no, oh no."
Folks, if you don't know about the Simpsons panda scene,
I mean, they
good.
don't have to know. Yeah,
yeah, you don't have to know. You're spared.
It's mostly been Simpsons, and then I played Cruelty Squad finally, like 3 years late.
What is that crap?
Fucking calm down.
What? We're just talking.
Sorry, it's not a Nintendo baby game. I'm sorry.
What? We're having a conversation right now.
What's this weird indie game?
I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to hold a conversation here.
I'm just razzing you. Cruelty Squad, pretty good. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It's just like but it is cool if you like that kind of thing. It's just like you shoot guys and it's really weird. I really like the NPC dialogue in that game. It's really like it's definitely like about the weird fucked up world that we live in. So I was just constantly like saying shit like, "Oh, I just like sold my fucking pancreas for 5 fish tokens and shit." Like I can't make it up on the spot, but it's like that. It's just like, what if the world was like even worse, and you can like sell your markets on stock, your organs on the stock market, and shit like that.
Oh man.
And it's like a weird low poly kind of like nightmare source engine like vomit. Like if you vomited on a source engine game and cranked up the contrast really high and just like played squelching sounds over like beats, that's like the aesthetic.
Sounds like a good weekend.
Yeah. Hard game to talk about, but I liked it. It was weird. It was good. I'm trying to make like a 3D game right now, so it's pretty.
You're making a 3D game?
I'm trying to make a 3D game. I'm learning Godot. It's like kind of what pushed me to be like, all right, I gotta learn how to make a game where you like walk around and do shit. So that might be.
For me.
You haven't even played my last game.
Well.
Did you just say make one for me?
Just make a game for me.
I'm like an entrepreneur. I'm like I'm a guy with like a lot of fame, and I approach you, and I'm like, I want you to do this for me, and then I'll pay you later.
We can plan a game when I visit you. We can just like plan an entire video game. But yeah, it's kind of what pushed me. That's the other thing I've been doing this week is just like watching a lot of Godot videos. I want to make a game. So that was my week. Simpsons, Cruelty Squad, Godot.
Simpsons.
Hey.
Homer. Hello, my name is Homer.
Don't no.
Mr. Burns, that's Homer Simpson, sir.
Homer Simpson, send him to the gay machine. Is that Homer screaming?
Yeah.
That was a good Homer scream.
It was alright.
Mr. Burns!
Mr. Burns!
Oh!
I need you to build a gay machine. I need my workers queer. Okay, what? What is it?
Who's next? What's next?
You, do you watch or play anything this week?
Too busy. He's always busy.
You
can never hang out anymore.
It's come on.
You never play with me anymore.
It's kind of drab for me right now. I'm gonna die soon. But
I told you to.
That's why I'm visiting. You're having a living funeral.
What the heck? I watched all of Invincible season 2 over the last like 7 months that they sprinkled it throughout.
That's pretty cool. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what it's a show that's talked about a lot. It's pretty good. It's just a good like if I'm the one who's about to sell you on this,
Not a
It's,
scum.
It's too late.
Not a scum Invincible show.
No, it's basically like it's kind of like a darker, I guess, more, I guess, realistic take on superheroes, which I know like every piece of superhero media
Kind of a
now says
dark
that.
comedy with lore and
Kind of a-
amazing digital friends.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Actually, the lore is very dark, surprisingly dark. Yeah. But no, yeah, it's I mean, I don't know how to. It's a show that's so talked about. I mean, just go watch it if you like superhero things. It's like it's sort of like it's a darker take on superheroes, but it's still like a very genuine superhero kind of thing. Like it very much embraces it. It's not like it's not a very like cynical show. It's just very I don't know. It's cool. What?
It kind of like I was thinking it's talking about in the same breath as The Boys. I tried to watch The Boys recently, and I almost like threw up watching the first episode. It was like too much. I like was so. I like thought about like the thing that happens with the lady, and she just gets turned into like dust. And that happened. I was just like, all right, I can't watch any more of this.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's.
So
like,
it's not that dark. It's not like that nasty.
No, I think the
of
difference
a
with The Boys
show.
is. I mean, I've heard the creator of The Boys just hated superheroes, and that's kind of where that
Yeah.
idea came from. But Invincible is very much like in love with superheroes, I'd say.
Mhm.
It has a lot of like
To love letter to fans.
yeah, there's a lot of references and Easter
References.
eggs.
Wait. Straight?
Yeah.
I've become invincible so that I can scope out all the references for eternity.
Oh, Goof, you won't believe it. I'm invincible. Now.
I've inducted myself to the Voltramite army, so I can point out all the references and Easter eggs.
I'll
He's
be,
got a little mustache now.
I'll be here when you're long gone, Goof.
Say goodbye to Peach for me.
Hey, Pete, what do you have in 500 years?
Take a ride. But yeah, it's a good show. It's very violent. The very first episode of that show was like a really like, it's kind of scary. It's a show that takes like it takes a pretty sharp turn.
Invincible.
But no, it's
Mhm.
Invincible. But yeah, no, I think it's got really strong characters and like character, I guess, conflicts. Like it deals with a lot of like typical superhero problems, but in a very kind of different light. Like it's very like there's a lot of life or death stuff in it. I don't know. It's pretty refreshing. It's nice to have like it's a cool like animated show with like a lot of those
Graphics.
elements in it. Yeah. So I've really enjoyed it, and I've heard season 2 was kind of like compared to the first season. It's a little more like subdued. It's not as crazy. But I've heard apparently the third one is where there's apparently all kinds of like crazy stuff that happens in the comics that's been set up now. And I have no idea what it is. So it's a good time to get into it. I don't know when the third one's coming out. Maybe in like a year. Who knows?
Maybe right now.
Maybe Mr. Poopy Butthole will be at the end of the season. Make a joke about that.
Yeah, sure. They did have like a whole meta thingy in one of the episodes.
Let's get meta.
Holy crap, you guys! Invincible totally just went meta. But yeah, Nile in chat. Well, it's a pretty genuine like Spider-Man shows up. They couldn't use Spider-Man in the TV show, sadly.
People
but-
were really mad about that. That's all I know about the new season is like people were seething.
Yeah, I mean, what did they expect? The only reason I think the only reason he showed up, Spider-Man shows up in the comics, and the only reason that happened is because they also like had Invincible crossover in the Marvel comics, so it was like very much a like cross-promotional thing. But there's no Spider-Man cartoon running right now, so they can't do that. So, yeah.
Should have crossed over with the Turtles.
Yeah, they should have changed it to like the Ninja Turtles. That would have been whatever.
And they died.
Whatever.
I forgot. Oh, I remember. They crossover like this comic series about some dragon guy.
American Dragon?
Is that was it that one? No, the green.
The Green Dragon? Ninjago? Wait.
No.
The best part of Ninjago is the heterosexual.
Wait, hold on.
relationship.
Mush, are you in chat? Mush, what's that? What's that
Help
comic
us,
they
Mush.
crossover with?
Yeah, the fake Spider-Man was voiced by the spectacular Spider-Man actor, who is the one everyone likes.
Wait, I got Tommy in here. He wants to say something.
Oh, Tommy, come on in.
Heterosexuality is what makes hashtag Ninjago.
All right, get out of here, Tommy. That's You're too young to get canceled. Tommy,
Appreciate the beauty enough to maintain it.
okay.
Tommy, isn't it nap time? It's a little late. It's like a school night.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, you dumbass.
It's literally Saturday.
Whoa, Tommy, you can't be saying
This is
that.
evil Tommy. Remember, he's in Tommy EXE mode right now.
How long until we get an EXE movie? Like a Blumhouse, like EXE, like horror film.
They're gonna be
with
using
like- with like-
Sonic.
Do you think that the way they got Ugly Sonic and Chip and Dale or whatever, they can rights free use Sonic.exe in like a Friday Night Funkin' movie?
Why not? Why not?
I like the
Sure.
notion the Friday Night Funkin' movie wouldn't even be about Friday Night Funkin'. It's just like all the stuff like 12-year-olds have made it into. Like, it's me, boyfriend. Look out for Bendy.
I want them to get the Built by Gamers guys.
Savage Dragon.
What?
Ninja Turtles would typically has crossover the comic called Savage Dragon, which had a recent comic where like Mickey Mouse just shows up and starts saying the most vile things ever.
What?
I was just trying to remember what was the comic, and it was Savage Dragon, the Ninja Turtle crossover with that comic, and I remember it mostly because like in the Savage Dragon comic, I think this was done after Mickey went public domain or something, but like Mickey Mouse is just in the page. He's just there talking to like the main character, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I love you," and then he starts saying the most vile things ever.
Oh,
I think we get a Suicide Mouse movie in the next couple of years with Mickey Mouse entering the public domain.
oh, that'd be sick.
Suicide Mouse plus Sonic.exe. The lore actually goes pretty deep.
We can't say suicide. This is YouTube. We
The
gotta say
Unalive
game
Mouse.
over.
Unalive Mouse.
Love
Have you
when-
heard the story of Unalive Mouse? It
Love
gets
when-
surprisingly dark.
love when-
The
Game
penis
over.
man. The Pingus man. Shows up. No. Is that news? The Pingus man?
Pingus
Not
Man.
How do we all
I'm
feel on Pingus?
not
The
talking
Pingus
about this.
revival?
Questions from the Discord. If you join our YouTube membership for as low as $3 a month, you can join our YouTube membership and get other exclusive perks like videos early and such. All right, let's take some questions.
Should I spend the last 20 minutes of the show walking somewhere on my phone?
Yeah, sure.
Are you
want
doing a
to.
banana restock?
What?
A banana restock, or is that where you're going?
Shut up.
What?
I'm going to a gallery. All right, I'm an artist. I'm going to a gallery. Okay.
Sure, do it. You can do it. Whatever.
Yeah. Answer questions without me. I'm about to get it.
Okay. Well, here's one I'm glad he's not here for. He'd be wrong. From B. Kirby, what does Ralph Wiggum Simpsons mean when he says, "Oh boy, sleep"? That's where I'm a Viking.
It's not a debate. There's no debate.
It literally isn't a
here.
debate, though. It isn't.
Well, what's your opinion?
I mean, it's obvious that he means he dreams that he's a Viking.
Yeah.
Simpsons fans are just pedantic assholes.
No.
That's literally it.
Ralph Wiggum is a master wordsmith. He's a Viking that's sleeping.
Oh my god. I mean, if you live in freaking Spain, you have an excuse.
I think I
Or
love
they,
that.
translated it wrong.
That's where I'm the Viking. I like men now.
That's pretty cool. I think I love
I
that.
sleep in a drawer.
I think I love that debate because it depends on like interpreting Ralph Wiggum as this like master wordsmith who would like use like a analogy like that, like specifically
Right.
describe going to sleep as being a Viking at it.
Who would say I'm like a Viking? And even then, it wouldn't make any fucking sense because no one ever uses the word Viking like that. There's nothing here.
He'd say like
No.
I'm super duper good at sleeping.
That is purely like I misunderstood it when I first watched it for like a reason that I feel like isn't like super unjustifiable. Like I shouldn't feel stupid. I shouldn't have to feel stupid for being wrong about this. So I'm gonna double down. That's all the debate is, really.
I think we'd be like exiled for not answering this question. I think this will just start a conversation. This isn't a Discord question, this is a YouTube chat question from I'll do one more Discord after this, but this is from Usagi Kola. I don't know who that is in the chat. Is paper,
Hi, babe.
Is Paper Mario actually paper, or is it an art style? Now, let's talk about this. Is Paper Mario meant to be interpreted as literal, or is the Flesh Mario being presented as Paper Mario, and which is separate from Paper Mario when the series starts to downfall and it's a storybook in the Mario Luigi world? Most of the time, it's supposed to. Is it Flesh Mario being interpreted as paper? Was Flesh Mario turned into a paper airplane?
Somebody on Twitter who I won't name like made a 3D animation of 3D Mario becoming a flat piece of paper and turning into an airplane and said that's how they always interpreted it. And I just want to tell that person that you're a fucking liar. You've never thought that in your life. No one ever thought that. You're lying. Nobody ever was like, that's the real Mario being cursed into paper and becomes paper at that exact moment because of the curse. In a world that literally has paper craft elements built into it. You blow away paper walls. There's no debate. There's nothing.
I think the thing about Super Mario world building, maybe this is a mean thing to say, I think people online who are in like the Mario fandom as it is, I think they think about it 5 times harder than anyone who's ever worked on a Mario game ever has thought about this. Mario, and I say this all the time, and I don't want to like put anyone down or dismiss anyone. Mario is a series you're supposed to take like the Looney Tunes. They could be anywhere at any time doing anything. Like it doesn't, their backstory doesn't matter. Who they are doesn't truly matter. They could just be doing anything and anything. But I think people really want it to be like a Sonic-like series where everything matters and will build up to stuff. And it's just not the series it is. You get like really pedantic debates like, no, Paper Mario, he's supposed to be Flesh Mario, depicted as paper for visual stylization.
Look, if you look at this 20-page long timeline I created of every single game, you would find all the justifications I make for this. They reference Dementio in entry log and Brawl. That means, and Brawl's canon to Mario, and this and the other thing, and oh my god.
I want to know
so nothing.
what I think about all this.
Yeah? No?
They could they could just go outside and like touch paper.
Paper.
We shall
Get some paper, you know what I mean?
If Paper Mario is a separate guy, did the events... I think, okay, well, first of all, I like that we're calling it the Flesh Dimension. I
think the Flesh Dimension was threatened. That's the multiverse. They were setting up the multiverse there. That's the one canon event.
I don't know. I think people sometimes think about this kind of stuff kind of too deeply. At any end of the situation, to be frank. But like, I don't know. I don't think like Paper Mario being a storybook in the Mario world like means anything ultimately.
It was something someone at Alpha Dream thought was kind of cute, and that's pretty much the extent of it.
That's like it. Like that's all they thought about. It's like we needed like a justification for Paper Mario to show up in this crossover. How about there's a book? That's kind again. I think people who work on Mario very much think we're making a cartoon game, and that's how all this stuff happens. This is pretty much how it goes.
Everybody knows that Nintendo makes games bottom up, and that's like a magic term, like a Magic of the Gathering thing, where it's like the bottom of the card is like the mechanics of the card. You know, they're just making a game, and then everything gets put on top of it.
Right.
Like that's really it. I don't know why people have so much trouble accepting that. It's just there. They won't take word of God, but they will take like random snippets of like lore from like an obscure website that's not up anymore. That was like promoting Super Paper Mario 20 years ago.
All right, let's take one more Discord question. Or just want us to answer the Ralph Wiggum question so bad. You have no thoughts on Ralph Wiggum?
No thoughts. Head empty.
He likes men.
I like men now.
Favorite. This is from This is under CD. From the Discord. Favorite Sonic series, Shadow's game included, of course. It's his year. Vocal tracks.
I'm not actually like a hardcore Sonic person.
I am.
Rosa, what's your answer then? Tell me.
I had an answer.
Okay, Lilith, you can go first.
Waking Up from Shadow. It's really good.
What's your opinion, Rosa? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm very excited just in general for Year of Shadow. I think Shadow Hedgehog's like really cool. It's really base as hell. I wonder what other kind of merch. Like, are we gonna get shoes based on like shadows? They probably are. It's the Sonic.
What are you doing shoes? What's your favorite vocal track?
What about the song?
What are you doing shoes for?
We already talked about Year of Shadow.
Oh, we were talking about music.
Yeah, the question is, what is your favorite vocal track?
All Hell Shadow.
I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
The tracks from Frontiers are really good. Frontiers has like amazing music. It's like actually kind of astounding how good the music is in that game.
I've heard that one song because I was watching my dear friend Will, the real Yokow stream. He was doing the things we had to fight the bosses on super hard mode. So I've heard that one song that goes, "I'm waking up on the other side," at least like 100 times now. So I think I like that one a little less now. But I do like the one that's like the main theme of the game. It's like bed, my bed is in ruins. That one.
The best Sonic vocal track is that one from the intro to Colors, actually, and it's like a licensed track about like having sex in your bedroom or something. Like that happens in like the music video for that song. What? The title track for Colors.
They don't have sex in that song.
It's something about like the music video. I watched it when I was 9. Okay, it's a good song though.
No, that's the guy. Although they look pretty far,
I wanna find my
You guys are being so mean. I like that song.
It's a really good song.
I sing it all the time. That's why I know the words.
I thought you were mocking
The
it.
sky with stars so bright. I'm like
It's literally
funny
from Colors. Wait, why is someone in the chat saying that's not from Colors? It's literally the thing that plays first when you open that game.
It's I'm gonna reach for the stars.
Maybe that's saying it's not the one where they have sex in the music video.
I think the sex is just from another song from that same band. I think I am having like a childhood memory mix up of like looking up the band and like their next immediate song was like about having sex at a party.
Didn't like in the remake, like the credits song for that game, they like made it sound like a phone commercial instead.
Oh yeah, they did.
What happened?
In Sonic Colors Ultimate, the credit scene, the credit song for Sonic Colors. What? Like right before that game came out, they had the whole like anniversary symphony thing, and they did like a pretty like cool like orchestral like rock remix of like the credit song.
Mhm.
And then when Sonic Colors Ultimate came out, the actual song in the game sounded like Google phone commercial music.
Right.
Oh
The
no!
version they do in the Symphony is really good. And then, like, the actual version in game, I guess this lines up with how that remake is, though.
So
it's-
hold on, question about Colors remake. Can you not listen to the original soundtrack in that game? Are you forced to listen to like the remade soundtrack?
I think I want to say the levels you can.
You
I know
like
at the very
pre-order it
least-
at like Best Buy to like, be allowed to listen to like the normal music.
No. I think the pre-order bonus was that the Planet Wisp music was remixed, and they took out the remixes and the regular
Pretty
version.
tempting.
Pretty
I just
tempting,
know-
goof.
I know at the very least, because that game has like its acts were like split up in development. So
yeah,
at
that's
least,
like the biggest flaw with that game. I love Colors so much, but
Ooh,
the
you like
original
toddler
songs play-
games. Sorry, go.
the original songs play in at least one level in Ultimate.
that's so
it's like-
weird.
Yeah, well, I think it was a good, at least kind of a good way to like, if they're gonna make you play the level again, they'll play
Yeah.
the version of the music.
I would simply just completely restructure the game to make it better. You know, just take an extra like 2 or 5 years of development, make the acts.
Yeah, just do that.
that.
They should have just done that. Why did they do that?
There's like 3 levels in a row in that game where you're like riding a roller coaster in the like comet world
For 30 seconds. Yeah.
I like Endless Possibilities because Bowling for Soup sings it. And I like it because like yeah, and I gotta ask though, real quick, relate to that. Mario and Sonic, who got the better Bowling for Soup like song? Sonic got Endless Possibilities. Mario got Hey Mario from Bowling for Soup. The one about Mario ditching
Mario.
Peach because she doesn't
Get
give
your
him.
coins together, bro.
What is it?
You got to know this princess isn't worth these extra lives. Just let it go, go Mario. Which one's better?
I like it because it like one of the few music videos parody to like just use like
What, like the actual sprites from the?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Mario
Mario
All-Star
All-Stars.
sprite.
Yeah.
It's just like the Mario sprite, and everybody. There's no other Mario characters in that music video.
It's all
Yeah.
like, don't they have like a knockoff Donkey Kong? Sorry, I'm about to walk by a really big highway.
Oh my god, be careful! Oh my god, is that? It's Yuji Naka! Oh fuck! He's on the white Bronco. He's
Holy
heading for
crap.
Steve. Fuck! Watch out!
He's in for the police are hot in pursuit. He's riding in a white Bronco. I can't believe I'm actually getting this right now.
The
is
hat
all
flew out the
live.
window. Catch it! Catch it!
Holy crap! It seems he's in the front seat with a modified dashboard. We only see
got
one
one
button.
I hope someone can get him. Oh my god! I hear him swerving.
This is how we get him on the show. He's gonna drive up to Seep.
You
That's how Seep
can't
gets to the show on time. He's gonna. Oh, you need a lift?
Shoot! I got one.
Oh my god!
Yuji Naka got him. See.
Smart Yuji Naka.
Guys, this might be the last video.
Die.
If I don't post again after this. Yuji Naka is the.
Oh. Fuck. In memoriam. We don't have a video feed, so we don't know who did it, but if Yuji Naka did it, that's really fucked up. Well, I guess it's kind of be inappropriate to keep talking about the beauty of heterosexuality in the wake of Seep's passing.
Yeah. I think we should end the
Yes.
show respectfully. We'll be looking for a replacement for Seep in future episodes. He is one in a million. Hopefully we could find 2 million.
Oh, all those MASH cartoons left in his desk drawer.
He never released the one about Shadow eating the chili dogs and farting.
Alvin, calm down. It's okay.
Well,
It's okay. We'll find who did this.
Lilith,
Oh, Alvin just looked over. She sees ashes.
Alvin, calm down. Get over here. Oh my god, he's going crazy! Alvin, get down! Get down! He bit me! He bit me!
Oh man, we gotta take you to a doctor to see if you have rabies.
I might have rabies.
Dr. Shadow, please.
Well, Lilith, before we take me to the hospital, do you have any final things you want to promote before we end the show?
I think since Seep didn't get to play my game before dying, even though it's been out for a year almost, it would mean a lot if you all checked out APS, Absolutely Perfect Specimen on itch. It's got content warnings.
Yeah.
I put a lot of work into it. Keep an eye on whatever the fuck I make next when I stop just being whipped by the siren at Starbucks. See, it meant a lot to me. I have if anyone wants to hang out in LA in May, the person I was going to be hanging out with is dead now. So if anyone wants to hang out, hit me up. All right.
Thanks for coming tonight, everyone.
Good night. Lilith.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, Goob. Help me clean those Seep's ashes.
I like the sorry.
I'll go talk to Alvin.
I like the idea that Seep was hit by a car and instead of like his bloody corpse fly, he just turned to ashes. Money to stream. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.